What's up, Grow Fam? It's Wednesday.
Hey,
Once again, it's Wednesday, the middle of the week. We all need that little something to get us through the rest of the week, right? I don't know, but today's Wednesday. It's another Whalen Wednesday on Grow Fam. What's up, Grow Fam? How's it going, everybody? It's Wednesday once again. Switching audio tonight. Yeah, so tonight, okay, we're good to go. Grow Fam Wednesday, Whalen Wednesday. What's up, Grow Fam? Getting that middle of the week going on right now. We're going to have a little sesh. We're going to hang out and have some fun. We're going to give away Grow Fam box tonight. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Whalen Wednesday, powered by Grow Fam. All right, everybody, what's up? Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. Whalen Wednesday on Grow Fam. The Indoor Farmer Rumble channel as well. If you guys are interested in Rumble, ask me about that. But yeah, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy midweek sesh. It's time to maybe, we'll have some fun and maybe find some information out at the same time. All right, what's up, Grow Fam? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Sorry about the late start, guys. Had some issues. We'll probably talk about it for a little bit. It's August 23rd, 2023. 23, guys. August 23rd. Wednesday night. It's Wednesday again. We Grow Wednesday with Grow Fam. What's up, y'all? Hey, guys. I hope everyone's having a good week so far, for sure, and all that jazz. If you haven't yet, please help me out by sharing it out, hitting those reaction buttons. If you haven't noticed, we are back on the Grow Fam private group, and we're going to see how that goes, guys. So definitely show us that love, show us that Grow Fam love inside the group. And if you feel ever so moved, come on out to my Facebook page, or go out to the Grow Fam YouTube page. For some reason, here's the nitty gritty of it. For some reason, there's an error on my Rumble. Heavens to Betsy, you guys. Heavens to Betsy. I cannot, for the life of me, get it to allow me to start a new live stream. It's always got to be something, It's like my computer knew I was running late, and therefore I had to throw a wrench in the mix. Isn't it ironic? If you're old enough, you remember Alanis Morissette. I think she's still around. What do you guys think? What's up, everybody? All right. What's up, Joe Kelly? Joe Kelly, what are you throwing at me right there? What am I in here? I'm in my page. Okay. Well, I can't see it, but thank you, Joe. What's up, Fred? What's up, Kim? What's up, everybody? Crystal, hello. Diane, Rastarino, what's up? Elisa May, Ronald, what's up, bro? Cullen Smith, how you doing? Christian, We got Nancy in the house. Nancy, I saw you live earlier. Didn't get a chance to stop through. Sorry. Heather, we got Heather in the house, another locals member. In fact, we need to start getting that wheel put together, guys. I want to find out. I don't remember if I gave away a Grill Fan box last week, but we will find that out. And we're gonna, you know what? It's funny. I'm just gonna leave the names on the wheel from last week, and then one by one, make sure I check them off. Let's see. Heather wasn't on it last week, so let's get Heather on there. Cullen, do I have Cullen on there? I don't. This is a wheel for my locals supporters that come through. I saw several of these. Diane, Crystal, Lisa May, Jenny. Let's see if Jenny's here. What's up, y'all? All right, guys. As you know, the last couple weeks we've been giving away some awesome gift cards from my buddy Matt Anderson over there at Your CBD store, and he's definitely one of our main sponsors. So give it up for Matt. We're going to be doing that. Three $50 gift cards a little bit later, and those are going to go to my local supporters. $2 is all it costs to get in on that and get all the other awesome. What do you call them? Perks. Awesome perks. Oh, okay. I don't have the video in here. Okay. I want to put the cool ad that I made in here. I thought I made a cool ad for Your CBD store. Just a quick little 30-second one. We played it on Fan Friday, guys. Let's see. And I actually made a commercial for Grow Fam today. I want to play it for you guys, and hopefully you like it, and maybe you'll give me some feedback. I'm sure I can change it up and fix it up and stuff. But here's my ad for Your CBD store. All right. Quincy, Illinois. Good friend Matt. If he wasn't so far away, I'd be doing some like in-store. It's like 3.5 hours away from me. It's not that far relatively, but it's far enough. Let's see. All right, Christian, I'm going to pop in here. If you can, send me a private message with who you are on locals. Had a few cancellations, guys. It's kind of a bummer, but hey, it's all good. If you want to miss out on those perks and giveaways, and just to help a guy out. Let's see. Gonna look for you, Christian. Definitely want to make sure we get everybody on the list. Got some trivia questions for you guys tonight. Anything for the allergy side? I'm not sure, but I can't imagine there wouldn't be. Thanks for the invite. No problem. Facebook user, if you want to get in on the giveaways, you're going to have to give StreamYard your access. So I don't know who you are. You might even be, you could be anyone. Is this Mark Zuckerberg saying, good job, man? Appreciate that. Thank you. Leslie Cobb, what's up, bro? Made it. Came along, but I came. I came alone, but I came. That's all right. That's okay. Oh, it's grassroots. Interesting. Huh. Love it. Oh, thanks, Matt. Appreciate that, bro. I can make a longer one. That one was pretty short, but I did make a couple versions of that. That was what I ended up with. I like it better. Guys, make sure that you let me know if you signed up for locals. I don't know what everybody's screen names are over there. Shot you a message. Okay, cool. That works. Because there was only one recent sign up, and that must have been you, Christian. So I want to make sure. Oh, you probably sent it to my page. Here, I'll just do this faster on the phone. Speaking of phones, I went through a little bit of a transformation. I use Xfinity. I don't know if you guys know about the Xfinity internets. It used to be called Comcast. Christian, I am not seeing a message yet. Why am I not seeing a message? Oh, there it goes. Over here. Got it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris. We got had a second. We had two different people. Okay, cool, cool. Excellent. That's two people I can add on there. Yeah, guys, definitely get them in. Let's show them that the Grow Fam Homestead private group can still show up and show out. Let's see. Yes, you did. Okay, that's two people there. I can add Christian and Chris. Don't want to knock over the medicinal intake device we're going to be using a little bit later. All right. Oh yeah, I need to send a message to somebody that might be popping up with us. I mean, besides Sir Stevo, I'm sure he'll pop in after his show. Hope everyone's having a good week, man. I've been busy, but ups and downs, but for the most part, it's all good. It's all positive. It's chaos, I should say. Positive chaos. A lot of directions I can take, but I got a bunch of harvest coming up, and I'm guessing a lot of you guys do too. If you have any of those outdoor plants, I also have my indoor plants that are flowering, but they're just starting to flower. It's only been a couple weeks, and for some reason, they're not really showing much at all. Can't stay long, Crystal. That's okay. You're a locals member. You are on the wheel, and you don't have to stay because you're a locals member. Unless you want the grow fam stuff for later, but although I guess you're still getting the hash and dash immunity that way. Hash and dash immunity. It's worth the $2, I think. General chat. Oh, that's weird. Okay. They're changing names of stuff on here. Facebook's going through some changes. You guys feeling that? A lot of weird stuff going on. Rasta, I'm hoping my outside girls will make the end of the year going to be close. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you had to get them outside there. All is being all in being a man. We're building us built as tough nuts, though. Okay. What's up, Scott? How are you? Linda, hello, hello. What's up, Grow Fam? Guys, we're going to be doing a couple giveaways here. Let's see. I'm going to pull up some tunes here. Let's find out, though, last week's winners. That will give me an idea whether I gave the Grow Fam box away last week. I did not. Why do I not? Did I not give the beans? Oh, yeah, the beans. Tony Ashkettle took the beans. Was not a box last week. That means we get to give away a Grow Fam box tonight, guys. If you want to get an extra shot at winning that box, you got to try and win the trivia that we're going to go through here in just a minute. Make sure Rasta is on this list. Rasta won a couple weeks ago, but you know what? Put him back on the list because he's here. 4 will make it for sure. The other 5 are iffy. Okay, well, that should be enough to get you through the winter. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Who Grow Fan box, Chris? Yeah, hell yeah, bro. And if you want another chance of the Grow Fan box, you have to compete in the Maccabees Live Market board game on Sundays, and you have to be a locals member to compete. If you win, you get into the winners bracket, and 4 winners have to go up against each other. We haven't decided the game yet, but you're going to have to play a game separately from the Maccabees Live Market and compete for that Grow Fan box. So it'll be fun. Do you get me in attendance? I believe so, Cullen. Yes, I did. Yes, sir. I got you on there. I haven't seen Jenny Trailer, Leaf Cycle, Sean Moore, Josh Estep. Those are the only ones from last week that I haven't seen yet. Guys, let me know if you have. Hey, what's up, Juan over there on the YouTube? Awesome. Hit those YouTube buttons, guys, for the Grow Fam. I know they're working hard on the YouTube. Joe Kelly, I think I got you too, bro. Let's try it again, man. I keep coming back to the Rumble. Error. It says error. All my streams are used up, but they are not. Is there some sort of hack? So we always think hack is the first thing, don't we? Like, oh man, I must be shadow banned, But sometimes it's just the app, the website, the just stupid back end, mistakes and whatnot. Yeah, there's definitely no stream open. But what I could do is I could try to use the stream that was open previously, just so that we're live on the Rumbles. I like the Rumbles, like Rumbles are it's growing, it's like a baby. It's like a newborn baby we have to nurse as it grows. Daddy YouTube doesn't need us anymore, All right. I'm going to do some finagling to take the destination because I can't get it elsewhere. Let's see. Copy. I'm going to try to do some wizardry here, guys, for a second. Give me a moment. Let's see. I'll get that hashtag up in just a minute as well. Grow Fam box, guys. Get some friends up in here. I'm going to see if can get our guest if he's available. Copy. All right. This is going to make me feel better, I promise. And none of you don't even know what's happening, but it's going to make me feel better. That's all. That's all that matters. Let's see if it works. I'll probably be like, error, like always. Okay, cool. There we go. We got, reacted and commented on each spot. Wow. See, now that is a Grow Fam for Life member right there. He went to, there's 3 different spots plus the YouTubes. If you went over there, thank you, Rasta. Appreciate that, my friend. If you want to, Rasta, if you want to come up, bro, you can come up if you'd like. Just hit me up. I'll send you that link. Should have Sir Stevo popping in here in a little while. Let's see. We're going back to the list. I better take away a couple of these folks just to make sure I'm being fair. Can always add them back, right? I'm sure I'll see a couple of them at some point. All right, got you guys. Okay, everybody, it looks like we're caught up. Mr. Burns over there on the YouTube. Who farted? YouTube. Did I get in? Scott, I don't think you are in my locals community. It only costs $2, bro. $2 to get in. We're giving away $150 every Wednesday, hundreds of dollars on Sundays. I mean, hash and dash community, blah, blah, all kinds, I don't know. It's hundreds of dollars worth more than what you pay. That's all I can say for just about every person that even signs up. I think I can pretty confidently say that now. I used to be very leery to say that, it was worth it even at all, just because I was still getting used to making content and everything. But now, the content's like the icing on the cake, Cash App, Scott, no, honestly, it's not about the because honestly Cash App would give me more because it would take no cut. But Locals is a company that I actually support because of what they stand for, the freedom of speech and all the sort of things. But it's a subscription platform, which sort of gives me a place to keep track of everybody. If you pay me through Cash App every month, I would have to message you once a month. I'd have to be like, hey, did you send me that? And I already have to do some of that here and there for some things, but I can't be doing a collection thing. But that automatic payment through Locals is definitely where it's at. Yeah, thanks, Joe. The indoorfarmer.locals.com. Jane says around. Okay. Where you been, Jane? Oh, yeah. She's been here. I saw her today, actually, on another. Well, she was in the chat. Could you please make sure I'm on the wheel? Tommy, yes. Yes, I will. Thanks, bro. Rasta, I think I did send you the link. I spelled it wrong. I saw that, Joe. That's why you sent it twice. Tommy, get you on the wheel here. I think you're the only Tommy that we got. Wait, let me make sure the spelling is right on the last name. Makeda. Okay. Got it. Cool. Cool. I'll just go ahead and share it in so you guys can see what's up. Let's do something like this, maybe. Does that work? Wow, screen got all weird. Okay. Yeah, that's for $50 gift cards, 3 of them, to your CBD store, SunMed products. Joe, I prefer Dan. I said I prefer farmers only. Yeah. Farmers Almanac. Valerie, hello. Jimmy Me, hello. Dan, hello. Okay, we got everybody. I'll get you guys on here. Give me a second, Rasta. All right. What's up, Rasta? Let me get us here. There we go. That works.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Waylon, I screwed up and just sent you the locals. Oh. You mean on Cash App?
Hey, Jimmy.
Rasta, how you doing, bro?
Oh, pretty good. How you guys doing?
I'm
Well,
doing
just
all
you.
right, man. Over here at Grow Fam, we got the little bit of a change up. I'll be honest, guys. It was, how do I put this? It was a super awesome. What's the word? There's a word I'm thinking of. Experience. No, it was opportunity. That's the right word. It was an awesome opportunity that Ash let us use his profile to go live, and he changed it to the home set and everything and made it set up so nice, and he worked hard to make that work out well, and it was okay. But there's certain things that make it really difficult when you have a lot of people using that same profile. So several things. I mean, not only were there a lot of technical issues between StreamYard and stuff like that, guys. So we're back in the group. Let's make it work. Let's show the love we all have for Grow Fam. It was different on the public profile. It was easier to catch more eyes, especially people that don't know us, which is sometimes that's the problem. You know that. But we're back in the group, guys. We're gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna do more invites on events, so you probably see me doing that a lot more. But that's not a big deal as long as you're seeing notifications like normal anyway. Let's see. I sent it to. I don't want to even. I hate to even mention names of guests because that usually assures you they're not going to show up. Tony, what's up? Got those beans. My beans are arriving tomorrow. Can't wait. That's awesome, Tony. Very cool.
Right on.
Loving this group so far. Christian, yeah, the Grow Fam is Christian found us on game night and on my game night, but this is the Grow Fam, sort of the larger entity above like what I'm working inside of. I guess I'm not. It's weird because I do my own thing, guys, but I definitely am full on in support of Grow Fam as much as I can be. And speaking of which, I'd like to play you guys a little video I made. If that's all right. What do you think, Rasta?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you seen this? I don't know if you've seen this. I
don't
made
know.
this today, guys. I spent a little time on it. Anthony Barry, what's up, fam?
Hey,
Watch
Anthony.
this, guys. This is a little bit of a commercial for the Grow Fam lineup.
Namaste, salutations, greetings, and good vibes. You made it through the weekend, and I hope you had an amazing weekend. But more importantly, you made it through a Monday. And thank you for joining us, putting something positive in your Monday. It's Master Rochi Mondays with Master Rochi and Queen Kate the Talent.
So odd. Why?
What's up, Grow fam?
What do you grow, fam?
Welcome to Talk It Out Tuesday. I'm your host, Chris Fisher, aka Purple Hairs, and you know my buddy Jerry.
What's up?
We're gonna start calling him co-host Jerry because he's in the co-host chair more than anybody else. So,
Not a big deal.
yeah, you're kind of a big deal. So, guys, it's bright as hell in here today. We got the tent is on full wide open because it's, well, you know, you've been outside today. It's hot. It's hot out there.
What's up, everybody? Grow fam, y'all. It's Wednesday. We grow Wednesday, everybody. It's August 16th. The kids are back in school. Yeah, that's right, for most people anyway. So let's get into it. It's Wednesday.
How's everybody doing today?
Hey.
Grow fam, grow fam, grow fam. It is that wonderful time of week again of family-oriented Fam Friday. Today's date is August 18th. It is 4:20 Mountain, 6:20 Eastern Standard Time. I started saying that just because I had a couple of people messaging me about the live saying, "Can you see me? Can you see me?" Several hours later.
All
Are you
right.
laughing?
Yeah, that was my first little attempt. Took me a few hours to get it that way. Dan says that the stream is cutting up or or freezing up. I'm having the same problem on Facebook, guys. I'm having the same problem. I don't know about you guys, but it just seems like no matter what I do, I can't watch a live stream. Like as soon as they start talking, as soon as they say something I want to hear, boom, it starts freezing up, and it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
Yeah,
get
thank you
that
guys.
also.
Sorry, Rasta. Let's see. I did see somebody also say Scott's in. I saw someone just signed up as a pro member. Thank you very much, but you don't have a name. It's just an @ and I've seen that a couple times. So make sure you have a name. I do have another person that signed up. So if you signed up, please message me your screen name or your username on locals, guys. So that way I can get you in on the wheel. I want to make sure I get everybody. I see Leaf Cycle. I got you on the wheel already. Kim, you are on the wheel. The wheel is for the Your CBD store SunMed products, and it's just for my locals members. I got 2 to add. I just don't know who you are. That's all. Any help? Let me know.
Hey, what's good, Facebook user?
I don't know what happened to Bean. We were going to have Mr. Bean Dango from Fire in the Hole. He may pop in at some point. But yeah, I'm going to try to get him up here. Let's see, make sure I got Leaf Cycle. Yep. And then got 2 to add. I think Scott
cool,
and
pal.
someone else. I should be on locals now. Okay, Scott, let me know who you are though, because if one of them is at, and the other one of them doesn't have a name, and the other one is Gorilla Grower. Who's Gorilla Grower? Anybody? Leaf Cycle, sup, Rasta. Leslie Cobb says, "What's up, Rasta?"
What up, guys?
Leslie,
How's
you got me
everybody
on
doing tonight?
locals. Leslie, let me make sure, brother. I always have to check because sometimes things happen. I don't know what your name is on locals, Leslie.
Val, you like that SunMed stuff, huh? Did you
I
get
think
your
I found
shipment
you.
in, I take it?
If this is you on locals, Leslie, you haven't signed up as a supporter yet. You're following me there, but you got to go over there on the website with your debit card and sign up for at least $2 monthly. I sent Cash App to you. Now that Cash App doesn't work for that, guys. Listen, I appreciate the Cash Apps. Cash App is more or less a tip jar that I can't keep track of it that way, and I can't be hitting you up once a month to be seeing if you paid it yet. You know, like that auto thing is where it's at. Plus, it's not just about the money, guys. Over on locals, it's like a group. It's a private space. I can go live there. I post there. There's supporter only content, all that kind of stuff. So it's a bigger thing than just getting the money. Did I show up, Scott? Bro, I know you said you signed in, but I don't know who you are on there. Let me check my messages. Oh, awesome! Thank you, Melissa. I see you there. That's you, the @ symbol. You just have to go back in and put in a name. And let's put us back to here so everybody can see the wheel again. Gorilla. Okay, that's you, Scott. Got it. Just making sure, bro. I'm trying not to like tell people's names either if you're trying to stay incognito, but I'm also trying to make sure you're on the wheel. That's worth it. I mean, you sign up and win one time, you've won 2 years of locals money right there. And Rasta, you won over 4 years of locals membership the other day.
Yeah. That has been taken care of for a while.
Yeah. I fixed it there. Okay, Melissa, I got you. Took up real good. Okay, I'm gonna get there too, Christian. I promise. Wish I would have thought of that name. Let's see. Ninja.
Be right back.
Yeah, Leslie, we'll be doing this for a little while, bro. If you want to sign up, and I'll give you that Cash App money back if you want to sign up, especially if you're wanting to do that. I would be happy to. And we've offered this before, and Ash even offered this over the weekend. If anybody signs up and they want me to, I will pay you that first month back, whatever you sign up at, $2, $5, $10. JC, the wheel is for my local subscribers. You are on locals. JR Upchurch, what's up, bro? Grow Fam for life. Yeah, we're going to do Grow Fam box. We got Grow Fam heirloom beans. We got 3 $50 gift cards to SunMed. Also going to do some trivia. Probably do that trivia now while we're getting things going. No, don't send back. Okay, Leslie, it's all good, bro. I just want to make sure I'm not looking like I'm just trying to get more. Don't have no money to sign up on locals. Tony, bro, I get it, man. I totally understand. I'm not trying to get something that people don't have. If you got the $2 though, you like I said, Rasta paid $4, or no, I think you're paying for the pro, aren't you?
I'm paying 5.
Yeah. So you're paying. Well, I was thinking of the 2 months. So Rasta paid $10, and he won $100 cash from me a couple of weeks ago. Just straight up $100 cash. And then we also once a month we do giveaways from the local money. I have a Luca Q7 Mini. I have a Luca Bear. I mean, I've been putting it out there that if I get like 10 signups during a live, I'll give out both items to one person. We'll do a big giveaway if we can get $20 worth of sign up. But anyway, I'm not here to harp on it. JC, you are on locals. You just are not a paying subscriber. That's all. It is free to go over there and follow me, but this giveaway is for my paying subscribers. $2 for potential for $50 or plus all the other things I do for it. So it's worth it. I promise. I'll donate for one. Valerie says she'll donate for one person to sign up. So if somebody wants to sign up, she will pay your first month. Now, don't be a jerk and then just cancel it next month after she paid for your month. But hey, Grow Fam for life, right, guys? Come on now. Heather says she can donate so you can get it. Well, thanks, Heather. Appreciate that. Look at that. You guys are awesome. Caitlin, hello. How are you?
Much love, guys. Much love.
House. Where's she send money? I don't have Cash App. It's not a Cash App thing, JC. It's your debit card. I'll show you guys. I'll pull the video up real quick. Actually, yeah, it's a website. You use your debit card. It's not a Cash App thing, and I prefer. I don't mind the Cash App, tips and stuff, but this shows that you've gone, away from the website to our little safe space over there on locals. It's a little safe away from home spot. Try to sign up. Sorry, a little bit loud. You got music going on in the background, Oh, you got echo. Testing. Yeah, you might have it open on another tab.
Is it all right?
Testing. Still echoing. StreamYard like that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Do I need to back out and come out?
No, I'll back out and come back in. Probably me.
How about now? Can you hear? Okay. Yeah, it was him. Excuse me.
All right, I'm trying to catch up to you guys. See where we're at. Yeah, Cullen, you paid, bro. The 19th it came out. I can look at all the details here. Just got home. What's up, Terry? Went to see Eagles tribute band.
So I'm
Very
current
good.
this month,
That's
right?
cool. Say again.
I'm current this month, right?
I believe so, man. You're a little different story since we share the local. The StreamYard. We're more in contact than anyone else as far as that goes. So it's not like I couldn't. But yeah, I'm not gonna make a list of others to go and talk to. But yeah, you're
that's fine.
You're in my orbit. Testing. Do you hear the echo?
Yeah.
Rhino, you hear it?
Yeah.
We're both echoing. Michelle had the same problem.
Click settings, then auto or audio, and then click the echo on and on.
Ah. How's that?
It's gone.
There you go.
Yeah, I actually just turned that off about 10 minutes ago. I was in there messing with some of the sound settings, and I turned it off and toggled it and forgot to toggle it back. Thank you, Rhino.
Hey, no problem. Sometimes when it does it to me, I'll go in there during the live and I'll just click it off and click it back on, and it stops for some reason. It's weird.
Okay, so I'm just trying to catch up here on the comments. I've had a couple people offer to pay for people to sign up, and I saw a couple people say that they had someone that wanted to sign up. So I hope everybody's working this out, guys. I'm just trying to catch it up here. Bet on the person I'm constantly replying on. Christian, when your dad comes in, I think he did sign up. What was his name again? Guys are buffering like crazy. Yeah, Dan, just come on up, Dan. You're not gonna. It's not gonna work for you. I don't think I'm going to make it helping my girl. Just let me know that. That's all good. Dan. That's weird. I type in Dan and it disappeared. Facebook's got they're working on something, guys. There's something on there.
You know, when you do the Facebook Live from your phone, you remember that? I know it's been probably forever since I haven't been on a Facebook Live in a while. But anyway, sometimes whenever you pull somebody up, it'll put up like 6 screens, and then it'll come back down to 4. So I wonder if they're trying to work it into where they can get more people on Facebook Live.
I definitely know they are. Michael and I signed up, but he couldn't subscribe. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought, Christian. And if okay, and it looks like they're working it out in the comments. I'll put you on the list so that way I don't forget. But what I was going to say though is that Facebook's trying to catch up, guys. Clapper now, and I'm going to start going back to Clapper a little bit, doing some random just sesh lives and hangout lives, where they've got it now where you can have 9 people on the screen, almost like a messenger call. So they've opened it up big time. Now I wouldn't want 9 people, but they only had it as 2 people for up until now. And so that was the sort of a shortcoming between that one and Facebook. Now you can do at least 4 or 5, 6. You can have, StreamYard up on the screen just from the app. So that's pretty cool. The Facebook's going to be trying to catch up, I'm sure. I am sure. What's up, Earl? How are you, bro?
Hey, Earl.
Let's get to the trivia, guys. I'm sorry it took me a while, but it's a lot of technical issues. I still want to see why Rumble's not working for me. Come on, Rumble. Still says error. Like, am I not going to be able to go use my account anymore? What? Please visit our help center for more information or on setting up your streaming software to provide the best possible experience. Okay, sure. Never seen this happen.
Are they
before.
doing any kind of like updates or anything like that?
You know what? I really hope so.
Right.
I can't help but hope so on that one. Well, there are 13 updates in the App Store. Let's see. Rumble's not an app updating, which doesn't necessarily mean anything about the website. But anyway, it hadn't let me down until now. That's the first time. It's like, listen, honey, I swear it's my first time ever happening. It won't perform. All right, you guys, let's get into some fun here. You know what this is all about. Christian, the Rumble is another app, another platform that I go live to, kind of like YouTube, except for they actually let you be seen if you have cannabis on the screen, which is a nice plus. Like literally between YouTube and Rumble, I get about 3 views a month on YouTube, and I get about 50,000 views a month on Rumble. So just that alone is enough for the difference. But I still use YouTube for certain reasons. Okay, you subscribed. Leslie, you are the man, my friend. Also have the perks that you get for signing up. You get the discount on the beans, get a discount at Great River Mushroom, you get Hash and Dash immunity. Jenny Trailer, I got you on the list. Hello. Okay. So trivia, guys. Trivia question number 1, and you two are welcome to get in on this if you have a device, because it has to be typed out. First person to get it wins that question. Okay. Question number 1, Grill Famers. What is this has to do with last Thursday Leaf Cycle Lounge, guys. What is the current Leaf Cycle special going on right now? It was one of the first things he talked about. It's their current special that he's running. It has to do with one of those artsy things that he makes. Been raking.
Hey, Alex, what's up, buddy?
I missed that one. That's okay, Scott. It's all right. This is just for fun. It's not going to be an extra giveaway. Whoever wins trivia, I usually just hashtag for the Grill Fan box and stuff, and that way you get an extra chance at winning today's giveaways: the Grill Fan box and the Grill Fan heirloom beans. Nope, it was Angie's earbuds with the puzzle. Chris got it. The BOGO puzzle. I'm not sure. Oh, puzzle and beans. Oh, Linda's got it. Sorry. Linda's got it first. Puzzle and beans. Chris had a little more specificity to it, but I got to give that one to Linda. That's all I was really looking for, is if you buy a puzzle, you get a couple of beans with it. You get a 2-pack of bonus beans, and I believe Chris might be right here on the Angie's earbuds as the strain. I'm not sure. Christian, yeah, you get 15% off of Great River Mushrooms, which is one of our show sponsors, one of my show sponsors anyway, the Indoor Farmer shows. And that includes We Grow Wednesday. So if you are a Locals member, you get 15% off over there. Earbuds, dang, I thought apples and seeds. Or yeah. They weren't earbuds, like, unless that's the name of the name of the seed, but yeah. Was technically Angie's apples. Okay. Leaf Cycle says technically it was, you get 2 Angie's apple seeds. All right. So I got Linda down on that one. Grassroots. Hi, man. Sorry. I'm just like,
Well, if it was Angie's apples, Michael Glenn got it earlier.
Well, it didn't have to be specific. It was, oh, wait. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. It was before
Angie's
that.
apple puzzles.
I apologize, guys. Good call there, Rhino. I saw the I must have missed that one, and I didn't see before that. It's my fault.
Right.
Linda, I am sorry about that, but thank you for being really close. There's no other way to do it but fix it, so a little bit of egg on my face, but hey, it happens.
Hi, Chris. How you doing, buddy?
Doing awesome, man.
Right on.
All right.
Yep.
Question number 2. Yeah, guys, definitely go check out our friends here on the screen. I'm sure you were all well known of these two gentlemen. What am I saying? Shut up. All right, number 2. I need to fix my tongue tonight. I can't speak. What is the subscription platform for the guest that was on Fam Friday last week? Seems pretty specific, I think. Does anyone know? It's not. I can't leave it as just, who was on Fam Friday. We got Mr. Burns coming in quick. Hey, Ashley, we got Steve-O was in the chat too. Steve-O, I sent you the link earlier. Oh wait, I already got you on the list. Ashley, I want to make sure Ashley's on here. Mr. Burns got that one right. Awesome, Mr. Burns. That's right. Rasta got it. Well, mostly you got there's a the in front of that.
Yeah, I knew I was already behind anyway.
It's okay.
Well, like, fuck it.
But if you're gonna write out the whole thing, I better correct it, right?
Mr.
Burns. All right, Mr. Burns got that one. Question number 3. There's Dan.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, Dan, I thought this would be easier for you. I was having the same problem earlier.
That was the most buffering I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're doing something on Facebook. Even the website's been kind of slow too.
It could be my phone. I think I'm due for an upgrade because I got like a 3-year-old phone.
You guys know what this one's going to be about? You guys know what this one's going to be about? Question number 3. What was Motivational Monday about? What was it about? Rasta's on it. Rasta's on it. Look at that.
I knew it, but about 2 seconds after you did. Oh, because I couldn't remember.
Rasta. Awesome. Get moving. Okay, question number 4. Where's my? I need to get a drum roll open here. What did Master Rochi give out on Monday? I'll give you guys a hint. The hint is this is his best-selling CBD oil with a combination with a little bit of CBN and Delta 8 inside of it. I mean, he gave away beans and food. Those are the Grow Fam giveaways. What did Master Rochi give away on Monday? And no one has to know what it is, but I want to know I want to see the actual answer, or no one gets it.
I was just guessing anyway because I'm on Mental Health Mondays that time.
I love the name of it. That's why I want the name. And if no one gets it, no one gets it. I mean, we got a 3-way tie right now. I mean, I already said it was his best-selling CBD oil, so everyone saying tincture and oil, like that was part of the hint. Think and it's something that you can go look up too, but think godly. Think
think about God.
Think Greek gods. Think it's okay. We'll leave that one. If someone gets it, I'll You're so close, Jenny. Oh, Cullen got it just before you. Jenny, you were close. It's Ambrosia Nights. Cullen got it. Yes, that is awesome. And this was partly because I wanted to get the exact name of the product out there too for Master Rochi. He said it was his best-selling CBD oil. So yeah, Ambrosia Nights. I thought the name was pretty cool. Cullen got that one. All right. And question number 5. And this one is the most important of the night, you guys. What did I win on Talk It Out Tuesday? No, really. Does anyone know what I won on Talk It Out Tuesday? Because I don't. I'm sure I could talk to Chris, but I thought it was funny.
Mm-hmm. I know what you want.
Were you there? Was anyone there when I was like, I can't tell anything you're saying? And then I was like, did I win? Did I win? And everyone's like laughing at me in the comments. I'm like, what did I win? Okay. Everyone's guessing. Orpheus. Hello. Was it a Grow Fam box?
No.
I know. No, I don't think it was. I think it was something from Purple Hair's Gardens.
Some beans?
No,
nope.
It wasn't the heirloom beans.
It was the bottle of nutrients from Mike Hood, that one single bottle.
It was Newts. Okay, that's what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. So we got Elisa May said Newts. I think Elisa May got it. Lisa May.
Right. Congratulations.
Wow, for the first We Grow Wednesday trivia to have a 5-way tie.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what to do about that. Let's see.
What's going on, Cletus?
Okay, guys, this is going to be tough for the audience because you have to listen to what I'm saying. Only the 5 people that have gotten a right answer can answer this question. That's the problem here. So if I want to do a tiebreaker, someone else might throw the answer out there and ruin it. So you guys have to be quiet. Please be quiet. We got Michael Glenn, Meester Burns, Rasta Rhino, Colin Smith, and Elisa May. You are the 5 so far. Okay. The first person get this next one right wins. And what do I say? Oh, I got a good one. I know Mr. Burns will know this one too easily, though. I think. He pretty much knows all. There's not much I could even think of that Mr. Burns wouldn't already know more than I do. Anyway, he's been a integral part of Grow Fan for a long time. So, let's just do this one, guys. What is Ash Grows' What's Ash's alter ego name? What was the original name? The one he got big with, the one that the company, all of it. What's the name? The main name, Ash Grows. Mr. Burns. I knew it. I knew he'd be right on it. Mr. Burns wins. Mr. Burns wins. Did I even add something in here? I think I did. I added that. There it is. All right.
When did Grow Fam start?
The group itself has only been around. I don't even know if they hit the. Are we over a year yet?
Yeah,
it has to be over a year.
It's almost 2 years, maybe 2.5.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've only been around since April. So, May 13th
Awesome.
when I started Rasta. So,
when does Burns not know this trivia? I don't know, Mr. Burns. We might have to make you exempt or something after pretty soon. But no, the trivia is fun, man. I think it's fun. It gets me a chance to pay attention to the other guys that do this stuff. Another Grow Fam.
Moki Fuego.
All right, let's get to the box. I don't see anybody else coming in from locals, so let me know, guys, if anyone else has signed up. But right now, I think we're good on the wheel. Dan, I got you on there.
You already have the hashtag up?
No, I'm about to.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you did.
And I always do something different each week because people like to throw the hashtag in and leave real fast. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Do the beans first.
I would agree with that, Mr. Burns, the official court jester for Grow Fam. Perfect man for the job. Might I say excellent?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Well, I am the perfect man to be his assistant. You know, my middle name is Smithers, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. So is the puppy CBD on this site? Is the puppy CBD? The puppy CBD that I have in my hand, that's from a new sponsor, Drizzle Dab, which is a shop in Pekin, Illinois, and he does ship things out. But yeah, I have 3 different flavors here. My pets love them. Rotisserie chicken, roast beef, and peanut butter flavored. So I'll be giving them some of these.
Have you tried them? Do they taste that way?
I haven't tried them, but I can tell you that I had a different bottle before that was sirloin flavored, and they really love that. Tasty beans, everybody. Those tasty beans. And guess what? Mr. Burns gets an extra hashtag from me for doing the trivia.
Heck yeah.
Hi, Amanda.
Guys, you're not going to want to miss game night this week. And actually, I'm going to make it better and better, obviously, but I want to add more empty spots, more empty squares, like just more squares in general, because I don't want people winning prizes or hitting squares that are like within 5 or 10 squares from the beginning. Like I want a good stretch before anybody hits anything, get us and we're also changing it to where you can roll any odd number to get out. So it's going to be ones, 3s, and 5s to get your character moving and stuff like that. So it's going to be a few things streamlining it. Stephen Brown, what's up, bro? Stephen Brown, I think you might have signed up too. Let me go check because I'm trying to make sure everybody's on the wheel.
Where's Amanda?
I still can't start a Rumble stream. That's weird. Very strange. Might have to wait a day to start it back up. No, I guess not. Oh yeah, that's a good call. I need to do that myself. Where are we at here on it? 25 people. That's awesome because we only have 31. It's a lot better than 25 when there's 70 or 80 people in here. It's going to be a little more intimate on the Grill Fam until everybody gets used to it, guys. And like I said, I'm going to just start doing more invites on the event, like crazy. Invite. Ty Pond, what's up, bro?
Hi.
Ty, get in on that hashtag, bro. Some Grill Fam heirloom beans. Been really busy working on the property and trying to find a job, Steven. Well, where are you at, man? If you don't mind me asking, what state and whatnot? What you smoking on, Rasta? As Christians want to know.
Gorilla butter.
So I'm gonna tell you guys what I did. I went to my internet company because they told me that I used 90% of my data, and I have like 1.5 terabytes or something of data that I can download and upload. I forget how it's.
You was seeing me, Michael.
Anyway. So anyway, I went and I called them, and I did not expect it to go this way. They told me that if I went up in speed, that my price would go down. I'm like,
it's pretty normal now because now they're better deals, and they won't give you the deal unless you call.
But it's not only that, you're right, but they also want you to get on their new equipment, their new style, whatever it is. They really, really want you to do that. And so not only do they want you to get on their new modems and stuff, but then they gave me this other option that if I went with the Xfinity Mobile, which is their cell phone service, they would go down even more. And now I don't want their cell phone service, and I'm not going to use it. But I went ahead and went with it because it lowered my bill anyway. And so for free, they send me a free brand new phone. Now it's we're gonna open it up real quick. I think it's a Samsung. I've never
Leslie,
had.
you don't have to download the app. It's easier to get there if you want to go check it out, though.
Hi, Tiffany.
It helps me.
Who's saying that?
Leslie Cobb was wondering if he needs to download the local app.
No, sir. Yeah, you don't have to do that. It is nice to use for like every day, like to post and to look at stuff, but it's not necessary just to be on there because I'm live all over the place. It's not. You don't have to go there. Although I used to do a live every now and then on locals, and I would put in the middle. I'd be like, if anybody's watching right at this time, put in the comments this certain number or whatever, and I'll give you $5. Like I was doing that here and there just to see if anybody would catch it. I think Steve-O caught it one time.
I'm over on locals too, guys. If you want to go follow me, I don't have subscriptions or anything yet, but just if you want to follow me, I'm over there.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. If you go over there, it's a free app, a free website that you can then follow all the people that are going over there, including Rasta. So it's a Galaxy A14. It's a Galaxy A14 5G. Is anybody out there a Samsung person?
What's the number on it?
It's an A14, Galaxy A14.
Oh, so it's not the S series, not the good stuff.
So it's not the good
Samsung, the circles.
No, this is the S. This is the S series. This is their best phone they have, the Galaxy.
Well, I could maybe use it as
model underneath it.
I could use it as like a side phone.
Use it as a burner.
But Samsung makes all good phones. All Samsung's phones are pretty good.
Well, I mean, in general, I could use it for like extra stuff around here because my other old phone that I've been using is all like destroyed and look at that.
Maybe it's got a better camera than that phone.
That's the other thing.
My old phone is a laptop.
Look at my phone. It's got a cracked camera.
I have an iPhone 12 as my main phone. I have to imagine that's probably better. Set it up as a webcam in the grow tent. That's a good idea, Chris.
Nice.
I could use it for a couple different things. I have a live
Thanks, Chris.
musician that's going to be back in the studio next month. Barry Cloyd, you guys might have saw him that one time, and he's going to be back in the studio. And I think if I had a second camera, it'd be cool to set him up in a different spot, and then we could have two different angles. But we'll see how it goes. My burner is a flip phone. He said too much. I am, but I haven't had one in a while. I bought it. Oh, okay. The Samsung, yeah. My outer box the outer boxes aren't bad, but man, you take your phone out, it's just covered in like soot.
Yeah. By the time the outer box, I've dropped my phone off a roof before, and the outer box helped to survive.
Mine fell off the top of my car in an outer box and rolled down the road. I picked it up, worked fine.
But the outer box is pretty beat up. It looks like crap.
Yeah, what's up, Lauren? Great. All right. Let's have a smoke, guys. I need to
Hi, Lauren.
Sitting at the hour 7 mark. We need to start doing the giveaways for you guys. 30 people in on this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do it. You guys, hit that hashtag if you want the Grow Fam heirloom beans. Remember, even if you don't grow, somebody would want them, so it'd be good to get in on it. All right, we're gonna hit it. Right now. Good luck, everybody.
You do some tasty beans.
A couple people did pop in at the last second. They little squeaked in at the last. Mandy Walker.
Was that just delayed, or was it really that slow?
Did you even spin it?
Yeah.
Like went through 4 names. That's all I saw.
You guys didn't.
I saw Waylon's name and then one other.
Yeah, it's like went through 4 names and they had a winner.
I saw the full spin. It must just the network going on.
Screen.
Is Mandy still here? It has been a good half an hour, so do not tag her, guys. The hash and dash rule is in effect for Mandy. Unless you're in my locals member, you do get hash and dash immunity if you're on my for my shows anyway, not for all of Grow Fam. Misty, you just tagged her. That is a no-go. I'm not 100% sure what to do about that when someone else tags her, because I can't take a prize away from Misty because Misty didn't win anything.
She has to be on Facebook anyway to see the notification. It's not like she would have to be in there to see it.
I don't know. Your phone
I give her 1 minute.
Sometimes.
Let's give her 1 minute then.
Well, I don't know. Feels like that was feels like the tag already ruined it, but we'll do a 30 second. We'll do 30 seconds anyway, real quick. Okay, I'm still not 100% sure what to do about that.
She's here.
Yeah, well, now I don't know. There's no way for me to tell how that went. I guess I'll give it to her this time. I'll write your name down, Misty, and we're gonna have to talk to Zuckerberg about this.
It's my twin sister.
I'm a twin, and I wouldn't tell my sister that she won something. Yeah, I would. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't violate the rules for her. Oh,
are you pulling out the rule book?
Maybe I would. Yeah,
section
we're gonna throw it out.
Not one section.
Throw it in a second here. No, I like to write down the winners because things don't always go through the way that everyone hopes. So right now we have just the one for the beans. Okay. Where's she at? Mandy, write down the email address for me, please. info@thegrowfam.com.
Is she going to grow them at least?
I don't know. That's up to her. She can throw them in the garbage if she wants.
Throw them in the ground. Don't throw them in the garbage.
I don't disagree.
But wait till spring at least. Don't try throwing them in now. It's going to be about winter.
She could sell the beans and then she could pay for locals membership for a whole year, probably. That's what she could do. At all least, what, Christian? Is she going to grow them at least? Oh, that should have been different. What should have been different? Well, yeah, I don't know how to come back from that, guys. I'll have to consort my the powers that be and see what they like to do in that situation. Forgiveness is best policy. See, Leslie's with me on that. Thanks. Show a bit of love. See, Michael's with me on. All right, we're on the same page here, I think. Yeah, thanks.
You got everybody witnessed it, so now they know for next time.
Sure. Rasta's got it here, guys. That is the email address, Mandy. So you want to make sure that you tell them what you want. Grow Fam heirloom beans. I'm not sure what the flavor is, and you tell them that you want it off of Waylon, or I'm sorry, We Grow Wednesdays on the 23rd. So
you could eat the beans if you want.
Oh, I need some new babies.
Growing your stomach.
That's why I make sure we get those.
Remember my parents told me that if you swallow the apple seeds, you'll have an apple growing in your stomach.
Watermelon, yeah.
Yeah, watermelons for us.
Yeah, same here. Don't eat the watermelon seeds.
You got it, Mandy? Okay, good. Want to make sure you had the email address. All right, next we'll do the Grow Fam box. You guys want to get in on the free $50 gift cards? You just have to sign up for locals.
Do they send the Grow Fam box overseas? Somebody had.
I know that's come up once before, but I can't remember what happened on it. I think they would.
I mean, I know we've shipped stuff overseas, but I don't know if they've done a Grow Fam box.
I think it had to do with if they would pay shipping or something.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I just sent one pack of beans to Australia. It cost $20.
Jesus, did it get there?
Wow.
I'm home. Not yet. I'm hoping the keychain did.
That's so weird. They just legalized psychedelic though. Marijuana shouldn't even be a big deal to them, but marijuana's not legal there.
All right, guys, get in on the Grow Fam box. Can only grow together. That's right, Leslie. That's right, man. You have to have people, and it's like I like to think of it as cold and calculating as possible. You have to have people. You have to have emotion, and you have to find a way to work together on this planet. We can't all be Jeremiah Johnson off in the mountains. I mean, I guess you could try. If everyone was mountain men, then we'd end up having a bunch of people living on a mountain. And you'd be like, get away from me. You're too close.
I'll win one of these damn boxes one of these days.
I want one, man. I want one so bad. I'm definitely pumping. I don't know how we haven't worked it out yet, but I want to give Ash some money to then make the Grow Fam box bigger and beefier for the game night, for the winners Grow Fam box. You know, the super Grow Fam box. I don't know. Maybe we'll pour some ooze on the Grow Fam box and it'll get bigger. Not sure.
I almost won one on a Friday once from Ash and Dreadful, but I was in the bathroom and I come out and it was already respun. I was like,
Jimmy Mead had that happen to
me and everything. I'm like, shit.
I won one on my first stream, my first podcast. I won one.
Yeah, you got one real fast. A lot of people do that. Like people that come in, they had never even been there. Like new winners. It's fun.
They're a treat, I hear. That's for sure.
I might do that too. Actually, I might end up doing that for maybe for our Wednesdays gift cards or something like that. Do a wheel for only people that haven't won something from my locals members or something like that. That's a good wheel to do. Like only people that haven't won like that. So grassroots. I know I didn't. I could put more work into it, man. But that was the little Grow Fam lineup commercial that I made so far.
It was
Can get
great, man. I love it.
I'm sure there's something more I can tweak. I don't want to make it too much going on either, you know. But I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I was telling somebody that the other day. They had this amazing video, but the effects and the color and all the changes were happening so fast. You would enjoy it if you were tripping, but you really couldn't like read what it was saying. You know, you couldn't tell really what the promo was for, so it really made it difficult to read. But yours is really clean, man. That's what you want.
I got to put in there something like maybe the times of day, because I have it like on Monday, on Tuesday, and it shows up. Maybe I'll have it put the time in there too. But that's the only thing. I like it towards the end. There's some subtle stuff, guys. It's so funny because like only someone else that makes videos like you could talk to them, because I cut the video up, I cut the music up into parts to where I could lower the volume whenever one of the hosts would talk, raise it back up, lower it back down. And then also I would towards the end with Ash and Dreadful talking, they were talking, and then there's like a slow motion at the end as they look at each other smiling. I thought that was
I was
so
touched.
yeah. Just look at each other slow motion style, and then bam, shows you all of them at once. It was great.
Mhm.
All right,
Ash is pretty smooth like that.
you see them catching, you catch them look at each other every now and then with that genuine love and that smile, man. It's contagious,
Whenever I talk to him in the afternoon, I tell him just go get a room. Damn it.
right? Yeah, and he was running all over the place, being busy. So like it's great to see when they get to be together. Tiffany, what's up? You have such a good heart. Well, thanks, Tiffany. Appreciate that. I try. I tell you what, a lot of people. I don't know if you guys know the whole, what's the word? The basis for anxiety, or the source, the root of anxiety typically is people who feel too much or like are too empathetic. Yeah, and you end up having like you end up throwing up walls, or you end up putting up defenses because of that, because you've been too whatever you taken advantage of or something. You're too nice or whatever it is. Michael, I feel that way with my wife. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, with the look and the smile. Yeah. Not the anxiety. I'm so excited for Grow Fan Box. I wonder what the content. Yeah, that's the best part, is you don't know what's in there. Let's see where we're at. 32. Awesome. 33 people in the house, guys. Make sure you share it out one time if you can. You can't share out from Grow Fan, but if you want to go to my page, that'd be really cool. You go over there, share it out. It would be awesome. Got 16 people on my page and 14 on Grow Fam. That's awesome. Definitely hit the like button on the Grow Fam for sure. All right, we'll do that spin now. That's pretty much everybody. Walls are very tall and strong. Valerie, I hear you. It's like you end up becoming kind of bitter, even though you're a genuinely nice person. It's sort of a defensive flip. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
You be quiet.
Come on,
there.
grassroots.
Dan?
All Rasta Rhino.
If I win, it goes to Mr. Burns. Scott, a new locals member. I always love to see that.
Wow.
It doesn't matter if Scott is here, because he's a locals member.
Is that a Ukrainian last name? What kind of last name is that? That's interesting.
I don't know. That could be fictitious. We don't know.
It sounds Ukrainian or German or something.
I'll just if Scott's not here,
Slavic.
I'll send him a message. Oh, there he is. All right, he won. Oh, yeah, congrats, Scott.
Congrats.
Sweet.
Yeah. Congratulations, Scott.
Scott, I don't know if you heard me last time, but make sure that you write down the email address, and when you email them, you make sure you give them your shipping information. Make sure you tell them what you won and what show that you won it from.
There it is
Thank
again.
you for signing up on local, Scott. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, there it is. Thanks, Rasta.
Yep, you betcha.
All right. Say your name, Scott. What, Leslie? All right. The no more hashtags, guys. And Facebook user, whoever that is, you cannot get in on the hashtag giveaways unless you give StreamYard permission to see your name. So whoever that is, Scott, just let me know that you got the email address. Make sure you got it, and then I'll be good.
That was probably me.
The Facebook user, yeah, you were showing up as Facebook user earlier.
Uh-huh.
I wonder why.
Man, see, I got gypped. Damn.
Sorry, man, I wasn't thinking about it after you came up.
No, I'm using a new computer tonight, so that's probably why it's not picking it up.
Mm-hmm.
You got a new IP address.
New computer. That sounds cool. I like those. This is a weird like arrangement we got on the screen, though. Isn't that cool?
I don't like this fall colors. It's not fall yet. It's 95
well,
degrees.
I'll take the fall colors away. Look, I only have so many backgrounds. I haven't done a whole lot of effort to go finding new ones. So these are the ones you get right now.
Everybody's in a heat wave right now, it seems like.
So yeah, this kind of makes it right. Well, here, let's cool everybody off a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I feel 2 degrees colder already.
Yep.
Isn't it weird how that works though? Like your mind can definitely change what you're feeling. You're high in the clouds. You know what, Elisa May? I haven't even taken a single puff yet. You guys, goodness gracious, let's do this.
There's a person in there.
In the water? Fall?
No, on the right by the green. Right by the.
Are you sure you haven't been taking mushrooms or something?
I see him walking.
All
Thank
right.
You,
Let me make sure I got everybody who's here.
I think you both are on the same shit.
There's no connection here. Dan's been giving you his Kool-Aid, hasn't he, Rasta?
Right. Don't drink
the Kool-Aid. I give you the powers.
Man, that sucks. I was hoping this phone was like some badass new phone, like a update.
I mean, it's a good phone. It's just not the one that they make to compete against iPhone.
Yeah, it might have a decent camera. We'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did too. Lost 8 pounds today alone. Damn, Michael. Yeah, it was hot as hell. I don't have AC in my car either, so I try not to go anywhere right now. I'm freezing over here, and it's 90 degrees. What? Damn, Leslie. Mine gives me that email again. Mine give me the email. Hey, yes, Scott. Sorry. It is the info@thegrowfam.com. I'll put it up on the screen. Rasta had it on there. I'll go find it.
At least the heat wave will be over Saturday.
There it is. info@thegrowfam.com. Oh, you did it again.
80 and V8 today. It was a nice break, I'm gonna tell you.
All right, Misty, I'll hit this for you right now before you leave.
We hit triple digits, and it was high humidity. It was about 115. It felt like today. That's what you can walk outside and you can't even breathe. It just takes the oxygen out of the air.
It felt weird. Like this morning, I went outside, and like it had rained, and it smelled not great. We'll put it that way. Like,
sure, it wasn't a dew, because when it's this hot and humid, usually there's a really heavy dew.
That's what I mean. And I hate to say this, guys, because I don't think my house is this way in general. But I went outside and I swear it smelled like pee, like the dew and like the moisture and stuff. It smelled like urine outside.
Well, it could have been dogs.
No, they pee all the time. That's not unusual.
You know, when it gets really warm and humid out, like the smell of poop in your yard smells really bad.
Yeah, well, that wasn't what I was smelling, and the dogs and cats hadn't even been outside yet. Well, I don't have a cat, but
I know what you mean, though. I don't know what that is, but I think
something weird about it. Like, I don't know.
I think it's a plant or grass that makes that smell, but I know what you're talking about.
I also have cannabis that's flowering outside, and so there's a lot of like different smells happening there, and mixing.
That could have a cat piss smells for it too.
Yeah, and there's sativa. Everyone's thinking from what they looked like, but I really don't know the strain. to be honest.
As skinny
Open
and as
Snapchat.
long and tall as they are, it kind of looks like it from what I've seen in my experience.
Is this you,
Short-
Grassroots? I've seen a zombie.
No. Someone's
smell.
messing with us.
Joe Kelly, that smell, that clementine. You haven't smelled it. It's like good body odor. It's weird.
It says that there's 10 plants that smell like cat pee that are out in nature. So it could have been any of those plants you smelled.
It didn't smell like cat pee. It just smelled like pee.
Well, I mean, I guess all pee kind of smells the same, but it's just said cat pee.
I don't know, man. Cat
Some
pee
peas are
has
worse.
its own kind of thing going on, I think. I feel like it has something else going on. Urine is a liquid. Heat will rise into the sky like water. Then it rains, and voila, better have an umbrella. You're saying that you're getting that pee is raining down on us? It's distilled. It's distilled pee. The salts probably are not.
Pee everywhere. There's also poop everywhere. I mean,
Dog. Okay, Kenny.
poop
What's
is
up?
everywhere. It's just all.
You know what I don't like is the air blow dry things for the hands in the public bathrooms.
Oh, no.
They did some studies on that, man. Like, and it's just pushing air around inside there.
All right,
Yeah,
where's
so-
that air coming from?
All right.
Not outside.
I think they make new ones though, where it's like where the air comes from outside the room or whatever. But still, it's still pushing stuff around in the room. Anyway, next subject. I went back. I got Gil back out. I haven't smoked off of Gil in a month or so. Let's talk to Bear Grizzly on his pee thingy. On his pee thing, yeah. Bear Grylls.
He
I remember Bear Grylls.
He probably come up, point out the plant exactly which plant was smelling like it, because there's probably just a plant you smelled. Especially when it's humid out. All those odors are so strong outdoors when it's humid.
Speaking of, I want to look up. I want to see if there's any information on the fires and stuff that's going on all over the place. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit going on right now. Got to
The
try
world
to
is burning.
catch some of it.
Now I'm on some blood temple kush.
Nice.
It was an auto I just harvested. Ain't really cured, but I'm out, so ain't got much
Which is
choice.
always good, huh?
If you also didn't hear
Right.
today, this morning, India became the second country to land on the moon. Last night or this morning at 8 a.m. They landed a machine on there that has a robot, and they're going to tour the south side of the moon, which apparently has water on it.
Water.
Russia last week just tried to land there and they crashed. So it was a huge accomplishment for India, but they have gotten help from NASA and American agencies because they're sharing whatever they find there, they're sharing with us. So that was a good accomplishment. Big thing happened this morning for another country to land on the moon like that.
Yeah, but I thought you meant they put a person on the moon.
No, but we've only 3 countries have landed something on the moon, and we've had 2 crashes. The last 2 times 2 countries tried to land on it, they crashed. So to accomplish
that sounds like it. That's just more evidence that maybe no one actually has landed on it yet.
no, it's hard. I mean, being in space is hard, no matter
How
many.
can we do it back in '69 and now it's
Yeah,
like,
lucky.
oh gosh, we
You
just
ever hear the chances that they had a 6% chance of coming back alive. And
Yep.
the NASA never told them that because they didn't want to scare them, but they like calculated how.
That's not proof of it happening, though.
I know, but they
that's
they had to fight odds that were like no other to survive and come back alive. And
Right, and we've made those odds better, and
Yeah.
we can't recreate it, and we can't like somehow it's harder than it was then. Like I don't know.
well, we just quit going because it takes 2 days to travel there instead of 18 hours to the International Space Station. So that's why we built that out there instead of trying to travel the moon for 2 days.
They're trying to build a second space station that goes around the moon and like a
Yeah.
very long orbit that goes around it, and that'll give us like another like halfway little spot.
That's eventually what it'll be. Yeah.
Let's read here. Incident overview. The gray fire was first reported at 12:27 on Friday. With the gray fire.
Maybe the moon will be like a layover spot.
That's what the plan
Should
is.
be.
Yeah.
It
To
should
Mars.
be, yeah.
Eventually.
Does anyone know about the Gray Fire?
Mm-mm.
Is that the one in
Fire,
Washington State?
there will be a community meeting tonight. It's a Gray Fire community. Interesting. Okay. That was the first thing that came up. Wayne's Gray Fire information. Incident management situation report.
Have you guys ever watched the special on the James Webb Telescope?
I have. I've kept up on it because it's an
Which special was it?
It's a documentary of Elon and his team and the failed attempts time and time again, and then they actually get the web up and open and folded, and that's kind of where we're getting the best images that we've ever gotten, period, in history.
That's not Elon Musk's machine, though. That was a national effort by Europe and NASA.
Yeah, well, it was actually a combined effort from even engineers overseas from other NASA types and stuff like that. They were a part of it too. So it was a big to do, but it was really cool to see all the failures. But when they finally had it out and got it open, it was like they have failure points, like 250 failure points for us to accomplish this one process. And then for the next process, there may be 10 fail points. And then the next one. So every time that they would do something or achieve an objective up in space with it, they would eliminate those fail points. And they finally got to where there was just 10, and then they opened it completely. And now we have all these great images. It's pretty wild.
They're scary. $4.4 billion up in space. You know, you make one mistake and it's over.
Yeah.
So,
Cullen, yeah, I remember that too. NASA says they just lost the information. They just can't recreate what happened in order for us to get there. The moon landing.
Oh, I mean, nobody after we landed on it, nobody had any interest for it. There wasn't any scientific reason for it. The whole point to go to the moon in the 60s was to beat Russia. That was the only reason.
I know, but people have long thought of reasons why to go there, and I think we've even had it in science fiction where the moon base.
If you understand what happened, NASA in the early 70s, a lot of things happened in NASA, and they a lot of money, people were dying. And they kind of did the program and what they wanted to do, and a lot of people don't really understand that it was.
They kind of gutted it too, though, because like Reagan had to make the choice: was like, do we spend more money on going further into space, or do they just? So they decided to go after the shuttle. The shuttle was basically just something to get out to orbit.
Yeah, they just basically went to for 20 or 30 years. They went to a basic budget just to get us.
We've been stagnant. Yeah. Wow, that really crazy. A failed attempt, and they switched the game. Yeah. I mean, they learn a lot.
You can see the mirror on the moon. You can see the mirror that they put on the moon if you have a telescope. I mean, I don't know how else they got the mirror up there. So,
you could put a mirror there without a person, but yeah, I mean, I could see either one. But I do like the stories back and forth where people like try to prove each other. Like honestly, I don't know either way. I like to think of it as up in the air.
Well, I mean, I know the real truth of why they didn't go back. It was not what people think. It was, I mean, it was all to beat Russia to the moon. And once that happened, everybody was like, okay, cool. Now we'll just go back to living our normal lives. And they did that for 20 or 30 years, and nobody really gave a shit about going back to the moon.
Right, but I would say for the last 5 or 10 years, there have been
for sure, because our technology
want to. Well, no, I just mean like in general, the population has gotten behind reasons to go there, like Grassroots was saying, a midway point, a little launching off point. But to your point, Dan, the moon is supposed to have water on it or ice. And if it's got ice, then you can sustain life. They can turn that into fuel.
Russia not landing on the moon and that thing crashing was actually good for humanity. Russia or China landing their first could cause a war by 2030. You imagine like one of those robots landing and then Russia destroying the robot and then causing a war on Earth. You know, that's probably how it'll go down. Like
whoever takes the moon first will probably control the Earth, because you know how easy it is to lob. Just to throw big rocks at the Earth from the moon.
Probably.
Like, you wouldn't even need much. You just need a rail gun and just like toss rocks over back at the moon or at the Earth.
It's good that Russia thing blew up. So
nitrogen balls, Christian. What's not true? So then ice can turn into Oh, you're saying it might not be water. You can make
Yeah,
hydrogen out of ice and
But they do want to use it. They want to use it for fuel too. The water.
That's what I was saying. But Christian was
Night,
saying
Heather.
it could be nitrogen balls. Good night, Heather. I'll let you know if you want. Okay.
Hell yeah! This
Anybody?
Indian robot will find out. It's going to do some exploring.
So they think this is the other thing about the moon. Not they think this is a known thing. That the north and south. I don't know if it's both the north and south poles, but one of the poles gets sunlight 24 hours a day, all the time.
It's the North Pole. So
Okay.
they landed on the South Pole this morning. And that's the spot where they don't really know a lot about because no country's ever been there.
I just like the idea of having solar panels that actually make sense in a spot where it's just it always it gets hit all the time. Like that would be awesome to have a base right there, you know. Anyway, let's run this first spin wheel, guys.
And they did find some new minerals
here. This is I'm not in a rush because no one has to be here for this. Oh, I can't full screen it after I clicked. Oh well. Okay. Clickety clack, $50 for your CBD store, guys. I've already seen several of my awesome friends getting stuff from there. And guys, let me know if you bought something. Let me know what you thought. Let me know, how it was, how fast the turnaround was, all that good stuff. Get some metrics. Speaking of, you can win more if you go play on game night. Grassroots and Dan, everybody that has sponsored, let me know if you want to continue that for next week. And we should have the Happy Hippie Head Shop in this next map, so be looking out for that. Are we gonna get Kim or Melissa Stokes, who just signed up? She just signed up for $2. And she just won $50, you guys.
Congratulations, Melissa.
Congratulations.
Judy.
Melissa with 2 L's.
I identify as a Melissa.
And she doesn't even have to be here. I mean, I don't know what else I can do to make it valuable. This is it's incredible. Like, I love to do that. It's crazy, man. Give somebody 25 times their value back.
Go get you some medicine.
She is still here. Okay, awesome. Oh yeah, Melissa. Okay, we're gonna spin that 2 more times.
Yeah, 2 brand new sign-ups that won tonight. Scott and Melissa.
There's been 3. Scott, Melissa, and couple. I think there's been at least 3. Let me see.
Sorry about that.
There's been a few. It's hard for me to keep track of them all, but because everyone's names are different. Big Mikey, Leslie Cobb. We got Scott, Melissa. There's at least 4 there, and yeah, that's it. Yep. Oh yeah. Like how everyone's going going down some rabbit holes in the comments. Cullen says Christian Vaughn, like how King James wrote a book on demonology 2 years before the King James Bible. Oh man, we got some truth coming out here.
What's
I
LeBron
like to look at what?
I said, what's LeBron James doing writing books? King James.
Yeah. What I like to look at is the ancient Sumerian tablets. I'd like to see what Grassroots thinks about this. The ancient Sumerian tablets. How if you hear them translated, the story is like almost identical to the Bible. Like there's just like slight differences on the names. Like instead of biblical names, they have like astrological names, like planet names and stuff. And but there's like so much similarity, bro. It's uncanny. Like, and it's from probably several thousand years before the Bible. So it's interesting. Yep. And it could be as simple as part of the translation that turned into the Bible too. You never know. So it's crazy history stuff, man. You never know.
That's the problem with the Bible. It's been translated so many times by so many men, and it's starting to lose its luster, man. So you really got to go to a Bible that has got what it needs to have in there. And I prefer a certain one that I read out of just because it makes it easier for me to understand.
Yeah. I mean, and there's a lot of good to it, regardless of what the true history is. There's still good lessons in there. All right. Melissa, I didn't take you out. Oh, here, I can just do it manually now. Yeah, congratulations, Melissa. You're going to have to get a hold of Matt Anderson, and I will also message him as myself. But Matt Anderson, your CBD store, will get you hooked up to the tonight or tomorrow. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
I got Michael on there. I got Christian on there. I got Scott, Melissa. Tommy's the new one.
Tommy.
Take Tommy Thompson. If they're not adding in the book of Enoch, I'm not reading it. A God of your understanding. Yeah, there you go. I wasn't living then. Yeah, you're right, Michael. You guys, the Simpsons predicted how LeBron was going to go.
You did.
Jenny Trailer or Leslie. It might be Leslie who just signed up for $2. Woo! Leslie Cobb for $2 gets a $50 gift card.
You just sent it an hour ago
to your CBD store. This is awesome, man. Just signed up. Look at that. 2 different people that signed up tonight. And that's not even really the main benefit to signing up. This is just what Matt's been throwing out there to sponsor the show. And they do have some pet products. They have a whole bunch of stuff on their website. I have a QR code and everything, but Matt will send you a code and also a link to the website. Matt Anderson, guys, what a guy.
Mr.
Josh Estep, I'm gonna throw you on the wheel, bro. I hadn't seen you until now, but you are a locals member. As far as I know, I got to keep checking that because, oh wait, you know what? I got to keep checking that because I think a few people have gotten out of it. Still good. Still good. Yep, we're going to get Josh on the wheel for that last $50 gift card. Am I on the wheel? Earl. I believe so. Yeah. Should be on the wheel. Sorry about that.
Cheers, everybody.
What's up, Scroy?
Cheers.
Scroy? I can't pronounce it, but I do like the name. It's building a community. Thanks, Leslie. Wonderful people. Have a good night and stay lifted. Thanks, Kenny. Cuddle with your pit bull. Gonna watch someone win this last spin, then go off. Yeah, that's okay, Christian. We'll be wrapping her up here pretty soon. I said it right. Oh, okay. Screwy. I like it. Scott, we got one more spin, brother. But I believe, make sure you are on there. And good luck.
Uh-oh, grassroots.
It's not even close. You're like, I know it. It's good in there. That's funny. What is it gonna be? I'm thinking
Not me.
Val.
Damn it.
Is it going to be Val? Jimmy? Jimmy Mead. Nope.
Jimmy
No,
Mead.
Dan. I think Dan. It's going to hit Dan. Dan
Where's my
Baird.
name at?
Great River.
Dan.
Oh, this is Daniel.
Identifies Dan. That's close.
Oh, look at
All
what's up.
right.
Congratulations, buddy. No, you can even go to the store.
Yeah, there you go, man. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you could just go right to the store. That's cool.
It's
Really
10
cool.
minutes from me.
All right. Congrats.
Well, thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt.
I like to see new winners, but I also like to see people who have been supporting me win too, you know.
I haven't
So,
won since I won the Grow Fan box, which was like, what, 3 or 4 months ago? Probably longer than that.
you did land on your own square on game night, which then we gave up to the audience because you're not going to give it to yourself. So if you want to, you know.
I guess I meant significant prize. I probably won something small here and there. Some beans.
Maybe, yeah, somewhere else. Or from me,
Oh.
I'm not sure. Hi,
Yeah,
Vicky. Hello. Congrats. Yeah, everybody. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Let's see, Ronald. Yeah, Ronald won a couple weeks ago, too, from locals. You were due for sure, Daniel. Yeah, Valerie. I was going to, you know, not going to lie, Val. I'd love to see you win, but I was going to feel a little bad. I was like, man, she just won, like, was it 1 or 2 weeks ago, like $150 for your CBD store.
Mhm.
So I'm like, well, you know, I'm trying to get Matt, get more people to be able to see his site and stuff. But it would have been nice. But it was like, oh man, is it going to be Val or Dan? Anyway, that's fun. Very fun, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out for sure. Good night, Christian. Yeah, thanks for signing up, Christian and your dad, Michael. Thank you guys both. I know you're both on the list. Wait, no, I don't know if Michael's on the list for playing this week. Sunday, all the new signups, guys. Let me know if you want to play. That's, I mean, I guess I can't say it's a guaranteed win, but basically almost everybody will win something. 6 players at a time. Let me know if you want me to get on the list, guys, because I need more people on the list.
Are you taking my picture, Dan? Does my hair look okay?
Oh, I'm just experimenting with it, I guess. I'm gonna see how good it takes a picture of a screen.
I'm gonna go to like a club and carry it around and be like, hey, excuse me, but have you ever thought about modeling?
My brother gave me his this is one of his really fancy cameras to take professional pictures of my stuff I'm gonna put on my website.
Good show, Alan. I should have thought of a funny face myself.
Michael, I got you down. You would play not this coming Sunday, but the one after, unless some people aren't able to play. So
Keep pressing the wrong button.
Looking good. Got that wave going.
Does that look better, Val?
We'll take a picture of Austin then.
got a hair at 700 zoom.
It won't even it just blurs. It won't even take the picture.
Yeah, it's like I want to break that son of a bitch.
The screen's too blurry.
Michael, I got you down on the list, bro.
Look, Ross, I got a hair at 700 zoom. And even then, it's small.
Man, it takes phenomenal pictures, though. I want to keep it forever, but I have to give it back by Friday.
Man, I'm a little worried about my Rumble. Son of a gun. Seriously?
What happened to the Rumbles?
It won't let me start a new live stream. It just keeps saying error. Like my account got messed up.
I actually canceled my basic Rumble account.
Yeah.
I didn't see no difference. It was going downhill, so I just canceled it.
Yeah, it takes time, man. It's time. It says I'm live. Is this? Oh, what am I saying? I did put us back on Rumble, but it's not how do I put it? It was the feed from earlier that was still going, and I just used those numbers or those credentials.
Yeah.
So there's 9 people watching us right now on Rumble. I apologize, you guys. Thank you for watching for sure. Hit some comments and I'll read them. But thank you guys for sure. This is actually We Grow
Friends and
Wednesday.
family, man.
Well, the title is not even correct or anything. I forgot that I did that, but it's still messed up though. Something's going on the Rumble. But yeah, I mean, 10 people watching right now, Dan. Like I may not make any money over there, but 10 new eyeballs is like the hardest thing for me to get on Facebook. So I can appreciate it from any direction I can get it. I don't know what it is. It might be just because I am outspoken about all the crap we got to deal with over there. Most people tell you just to keep your head down and shut up about it, basically, is kind of the long and short of it. But that's not me. I don't plan to do that the rest of my life about any subject.
I've never
Try to
been
use
one
tact.
reserved.
Well, I can understand back in the day, like for one, in the military, you can't just quit. You can't just leave, right? So when you're in the military, you got to deal with the politics ins and outs and whatnot. But you kind of carry that over to corporations and jobs that you have too. A lot of people do that where like they're so afraid to like upset their manager, because you're like you worry about what they'll say to your next job or all these kind of things, and I don't know. It's too much about like the good old boy system.
Right.
That's how it was at the hospital, man. Hospitals, they got that going in spades. See you all. Have a good night. Good night, Earl. Thank you, bro. 2 hits of this shit, and I think I'm there. Thanks, Leslie. Yeah, me too, bro.
I think it's
I haven't been
Thursday.
doing flower. Guys, the game list looks like this now, though. So I got a nice full list going, and we're already wrapped back around to the boys who played once already, and boys and girls. So, cool. If you want to get on, you better get on. That's all I'm saying.
Why not?
It's coming up Sunday. Yes, Christian, you are on the list for this Sunday. Same with Valerie. You'll play, Vicky. Vicky, you have to be in my locals community. It's only $2, but it's well worth it. Like you saw tonight, 2 people that paid $2, each won $50 worth of products. So it is worth it. I'll play the thing one more time while we're chilling. It's a website, guys. I'll show you what's up. You play. It's not a spot this Sunday, Leslie. If you go on the list, it's going to be a few Sundays from now. I'll make sure you know which one. You don't have to show if you don't make it, you don't make it, What's up, Frank?
Cheers, Frank. All right, brother.
But anyway, Leslie, I'm going to put you on the list. It's not going to be for, let's see. Oh, Michael Glenn Henson actually got you down already on the list. So
That's my favorite dragon.
Yeah, that's Falcor. So I can put Leslie a lot closer up. Michael's actually playing this coming Sunday, and Leslie, you'll be on the list. Three past the 6 that play this Sunday. So if 3 people don't show up, then I'll be able to ask you. But it's all good, just as long as you're on the list. And if we pass your spot, you can always get back on it. But I'm going to put you down here. Yeah, Locals, it's just a website, guys. It's a subscription platform that I like to use because I like their politics. I like their
see what Colin said.
QR code you sent me once encouraged me to join locals. It made it easy. Oh, well, awesome. I put that on a lot of my stuff. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Don't forget that gives you 15% off too. Gray River mushrooms
and you can follow Rasta and Dan and Grassroots. You can follow all of them over there too, and you get the discount. Yeah,
Steve-O and Rasta have already ordered some lion's mane, and they get $2 off every time they order. So they get their savings right there. So they're basically back to even.
And that adds up because
I'm me and supporting Whalen, you know.
I'm getting it every month.
Yeah.
Here, I'm trying to pull up the picture that I have. Let's see.
And I'll even get better at shipping it out. If you order from me, I'm trying to do next day shipping. So
you're doing pretty well with that, man. I gotta say, somebody already had a pretty good praise for you. There's the QR code, the big one, the big fat one there next to my 2 fingers. That's the QR code. But you can also type in the indoorfarmer.locals.com. Pretty easy. I'm not going to keep beating that bush, guys. I'm just trying to make sure you know how to do it. Vicky asked me, so I want to make sure she knows. Sorry I was late. That's okay. Brother-in-law evidently is a COVID carrier. You got it. He's asymptomatic asymptomatic. Huh. Well, I do hope that it's not too bad, not too harsh for you. Guys, there's something I don't want to alarm you guys, but I feel like we need to talk about it. There's a lot of predictions that we're going back into some kind of lockdowns. I don't know if you guys have heard this, but a lot of different places, different angles are predicting that there's more restrictions are coming, more mask mandates, all this stuff. So, you know, don't be too surprised when you see it, but maybe just kind of in the back of your mind start deciding on which way you go on all of it, because you know it might hit people and make you angry or surprised, or hit you by surprise, like I said. And you know, don't let it hit you by surprise. Don't let it make you panic, you know, because that's what they're already predicting.
You just talking about an Illinois thing?
No, probably the whole world again. But
I've just watched the news all day. I haven't heard a thing about that.
It's because you're watching the news. That's the problem. Like Wendy agrees with me. It's coming. Yeah.
Well, the news loves to talk about COVID though.
They're talking about a global warming lockdown, not another pandemic. They're talking about a climate change.
COVID's on the rise.
Global climate warming change, cooling, warming, changing lockdown. So they're talking about doing that. I have 2 relatives with COVID. Yeah, Valerie. I mean, COVID's still a thing, but they are talking about ramping some stuff up, and in multiple places. I mean, I could go and.
That's why I thought you were talking about it, because COVID is on the increase again. But that's why I thought you were talking about it.
They're not sure. I mean, like basically the thought is that there's a very high percentage that some kind of lockdown restriction, something is coming, whether they use something like COVID or whether it's because other people are talking, you know, climate lockdowns. So just keep it in mind. Like, you know, everybody, I don't think a lot of people will be, just keep in mind that a lot of crazy shit's going to be happening during the election season. So just
boogie COVID pox.
Yeah.
All the crazy shit that's going to happen is what the planet's going to give us over the next 10 years. Not anything a human's going to do. That's why I think we're about to enter the roughest time as humans. It's not because of humans doing anything, is because the earth is about to strike back.
Is it the Ring of Fire activity, or what's going on?
I mean, at any day we could wake up with a massive volcano and our lives could be.
That's what I mean. The volcano
really
is a big thing, man. Such
like no matter what everything we do won't matter anymore, you know, once that massive volcano explodes.
Wendy, what's the what is this 15-minute cities coming to your hood story in OCM Maryland? Asking people to mask up already. Yeah, stores are already asking. Yeah, I believe it. It's coming, but
So she's talking
I'm
about
not here to talk about which way you should go on it. I just wanted to point it out. I was watching Timcast IRL. I don't know if anyone watches it. It's a crew of people that look at all of the different news sources throughout the day, and I get to sort of get a general list of some of the most important stories of the day, and I like to do that. I'm not saying they know everything. It's just that's where I get my information. That's what I like to put out there. Hey guys, I got some information for you, and then I go, this is where I get it from, because a lot of people will tell you stuff, and it's like, I don't know where I heard it. I just heard it. Well, I heard it from Timcast IRL, and he scours like probably 6 dozen different news organizations throughout the day. So it's hard to wear a mask when you have breathing issues. Yeah, I have breathing issues, Vicky. That's one of the reasons I'm bringing it up. It's something that my son struggles with and I struggle with. So you got booted, Leslie? Yeah, Facebook's having a lot of problems. Got to rake hay tomorrow again. Ooh, Michael, you need to get your son over there to help you, bro. Or he says that. Oh, guess that is supposed to myth that heat kills it. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, a lot of myths. Biggest thing is, if you want to be protected, you can protect yourself. You can't worry about everyone who is afraid and wants you to do something because it's supposed to help them be safe. Like
a real epidemic is our mental health epidemic. I mean, somebody kills himself every 11 minutes, and that's way more than COVID kills. Way
100%. 100%. There's so many things that are worse.
The government doesn't worry about COVID instead of people committing suicide. But I mean, we're
throwing drugs at it to just kind of keep people docile or whatever. That hasn't been working, man. People, our emotions bottle up when we artificially try to.
Yeah, lockdowns did cause it. Me and Rasta were going over the new stats on our show the other day, and they were really alarming. The suicide stats, the ones from 2022, and how much they've gone up now. Now men commit suicide 4 times more than women now, and before it was 2 times. So men are now 4 times more likely to commit suicide more than women.
So let me ask you this: did you look at the age demographics? Sorry, Rob.
Yeah. 65 and older was actually the one that increased the most.
85%. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, or 80-something%.
Because older people are now more disconnected than ever, and they're all just.
I was just going to say that it's got to be the speed of change, the speed of technology changes and stuff, and then they just feel, not that they feel left behind, but they don't recognize their surroundings anymore, and a lot of us don't even. But we're young enough that we still have to.
Well, we have a system in America where we kind of forget about our old people, and we stick them in nursing homes until they die a lonely death. And
I agree.
There's other countries that do end of life very differently than we do, and
we incentivize ourselves very wrongly. Like we have to realize, like, if we want good things to happen, you have to incentivize good things. You can't just be like, oh shucks, why don't we all do good things? Like, you can't just do that. We have to create incentive, and so we used to look at community for this sort of help. Church, to me, church is actually a good form of community. And you got the lighthouse right here. And, I'm thinking about you as I'm saying this, Alan, but the thing about the good aspects of church where you're bringing together community, you're able to help one another. We need to get back to like good ways to incentivize each other. Like I want to incentivize couples to stay together in certain ways, like put out grants, make a grant for like married couples that are, they've been together for so many years or something like that, or put out a grant for anyone that has multiple generations living in the same household, stuff like that. Just anything that promotes the stuff that we want, not the stuff that we don't. And convenience is why we get rid of our old people, Dan, because it's inconvenient to like spend time with someone when you have other things to do. We're all so busy with everything.
They should incentivize people keeping their old elderly in their house,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
In other countries, the elderly live with the family until they pass instead of nursing homes.
Yep, I agree. I think go to church to get
Right.
COVID. Leslie,
I hear that call. I'm sure that was hard.
Go to church to get COVID.
only COVID was that only
You can-
churches had COVID.
All,
Remember
all
that?
the churches now have a remote.
Do you remember? Well, they were saying the churches that were what do you call them? Protesting. They were protesting the lockdowns, and there would be like 20 people, you know, with their protest things. They're like, oh, that's a mass event, mass spreading event. And then like a few weeks later, you have thousands of people at, like, you know, burning buildings in the street. Like, well, that's safer than COVID because that they're actually fighting a bigger problem. Remember that whole switcheroo? Like the churchgoers that were protesting. Ah, that's a mass spreading event. But then all the summer of love kids out there smashing up cars and stuff. Hey man, they're fighting the good fight. You know, like geez, we're so off.
There was a church in my city that actually had an event against the city's liking, and they spread COVID. Like 500 people got COVID, and somebody actually died from this event. And that just shows you that, you know.
Where did you get that information?
Oh, it was a local church. It was the crossing.
Church said it. Oh, okay.
No, the news. Well, once the somebody got sick, the Adams County Health Department got involved, and somebody ended up dying from getting infected with COVID.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not saying that you can't get COVID. I'm saying that they were okay with it when everybody was out in the streets, you know, because they wanted those riots to happen and stuff. You know, it was all gravy then, you know. But and it's just all about what you want to see happen, and that's what they wanted to see happen. They wanted someone to get sick from churches, and they wanted to not report any sickness from anything else.
Alan, are you familiar with the Crossing Church? You ever heard of them? They're pretty big. I think they're like the 14th, 15th ranked church in the nation. They're really very fast growing church. They started with one, and I think they have like 21 campuses now.
Oh, I had a little bit of jobs left
around the Midwest. It's a good church. They just do whatever they want, though. They don't care about what the city tells them to do. So they had an event then. Everybody was unmasked, and it was right in the middle of the COVID epidemic, and that's when they got spread at their event, and somebody ended up dying.
Well, I don't know, man. I might be trying too hard to defend them, but all the same people are going to grocery stores and doing other things.
Yeah, I agree.
Really, really hard to say it was because of that one event, you know. But I'm not going to say it was smart for everybody to go around when they were sick or whatever. But I don't know. I also think herd immunity is a thing, and we should be.
That's probably why it's increasing now, because it's probably mutating again, which happens. It does it like twice a year.
We're doing that though. Well, maybe not all of it, but we actually found, they actually came out and said there was a lab in America. I forget where, Maryland, I want to say, that they were able to successfully combine the first strain, which was the most deadly but the least transmissive, with the most recent strain, which is the least deadly but most transmissive. So they combined the two in a lab. Now, do we know that hasn't got out somewhere? Like, shit.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, by nature, like an epidemic occurs, the virus mutates usually twice after it goes around the population.
But the more,
I love the way you say that. I wake up every day and get to go be a helping hand. You know, I don't have to do anything in life. I get to. You know, that's awesome. I like the way you put that.
Well, and the way the viruses are supposed to work is they get less deadly the more iterations they have of them, because they want to survive. So if you are too deadly in the host and the host doesn't have time or can't go anywhere to spread it, then the virus doesn't last. So it's, you know, but
it's all Zuckerberg's fault.
Let's we think it wasn't the Black Plague.
He had a big part of it.
Black Plague was awful. That killed so many people in the world. It's wild when you go back and look.
You're going to see a lot of censorship happening now that the election season's in full swing. The Black Plague, the that's coming back in LA. The homeless encampments and the diseases that the rats are having are going to bring back, like, literally like the bubonic plague and shit, like some stuff that we haven't had since like the Dark Ages. That's how that stuff comes about, is from the concentration of dirty people and rats.
When malaria has been found in the U.S. 4 times now, so that it may be normal now that mosquitoes in our country may be carrying homemade
That's going to be bad.
malaria because of global warming. Well, warmer
God,
temps
2020 was
cause.
the worst. I never had a confirmed case of COVID, but I'm pretty sure my son and I had it when it was first coming into the news.
Yeah, same here. I think I did. I didn't go to the doctor or nothing. I was sick for a couple weeks, and I mean, it was all the symptoms, but I didn't die.
I thought I was going to die, man. That's how bad my son and I were. I called the CDC and was like, yeah, I think I have this thing. And they were like, yeah, we're only testing people who know they've been around someone who has it. I'm like, what? Like, it just came out in the news. How can I do that?
I had it like 4 or 5 months ago, and I don't get sick. And that was probably the worst I've ever felt in my life. It was so bad.
For like 10 days ish, a couple weeks.
No, I was like in the bed, hardcore, muscle, sweat, vomit, throat. For 3 days straight, man, I felt like that.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
yeah, it was bad. And then I got to the point where day 4 and 5, it started to kind of ease off. But yeah, it was probably about a week before I finally felt decent enough to go back to work.
Stephanie had COVID-induced vertigo for 3 months. Wow. Big hepatitis outbreak in the West.
Yeah, I
Coast.
had dizzy spells too, but I was like kind of like grassroots was, but it was about a 3-week stretch. Day 4 and 5 you were talking about was about a week and a half long, but that first few
Get a wrong mask.
days sucked. Oh God.
Oh dang.
I lost some serious weight. I didn't eat. I just drank water. But man, I must have lost like 13 pounds when I had that COVID, man. It was bad.
I lost about 10, and I haven't been able to get it back since, and I don't need to lose any. I'm a skinny guy anyway.
Yeah, you definitely don't need to lose any more, Rasta.
No.
In fact, you need to eat some more pasta, Rasta.
Rasta. Yeah.
You get some
I like
chocolate
that.
shakes, man. That'll thicken you up.
We need to make you a product, Rasta's pasta.
Mhm.
That Rasta pasta, man, infused pasta, bro. And I'm not talking about just throwing some butter or something on it. I'm talking about how they make wheat spaghetti noodles. But couldn't you make spaghetti noodles that were green with cannabis too in the noodles itself? I wonder.
I don't see any reason why not.
Like you make the dough, you make it all up, and you have you infuse the dough, and then you shove the dough through the spaghetti. There's a machine that makes the spaghetti noodles. I bet it could be done.
That'd be cool.
Talk to Dabby.
Yeah, I like it.
Dabby from Little Boxes. She infuses everything.
Little boxes on. Oh, sorry.
And that's where she got her name from. That.
Yeah, I love that. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs, man. That one. Another one is White Stripes, We Are Gonna Be Friends from Napoleon Dynamite. It's one of my favorite songs ever, for sure.
I can't picture it or think of it.
We are gonna be friends. I can't remember how it starts though. Na, 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 na. Anyway, can't play it for you guys either, so some of you will know it.
I'll look it up later.
I just think that we are gonna be friends.
That was on last week.
Napoleon, milk steak.
I never noticed, and I've watched that movie. I'm not going to tell you how many times, but I never noticed that Pedro never smiles the entire movie until the very end. Didn't notice that.
He like that little smile, like little smirk he makes. Yeah,
That's all he makes. It's just that little, like, whenever he won, he heard everybody cheering after Napoleon did his thing. I was like, man, that dude never smiles.
Vicky, you're right. You're right. Pasta. Stay off the pasta. Well, what if we made? What if Rasta's pasta was made with like whole wheat?
Organic.
Organic. Yes, good stuff. Oh, Valerie voted for Pedro. Awesome. I'm gonna vote for Pedro next year. Eat a sandwich. That cheesy noodles right there. Yeah, you could do like cheese strain with the noodles. Wish you could smoke, Vicky. Oh, what's the matter? Do you do edibles, Vicky? I've been given these edibles that I'm eating. Where is it? Buzzy Bears.
Some Buzzy Bears.
The Buzzy Bears. What I meant to eat the rest of these CBG gummies because they're supposed to give you energy, but I can't do that now. It's a little too late. I'm gonna try the orange, cinnamon, and turmeric.
Turmeric, great for inflammation.
They're hard. I always thought they were going to be chewy, but they're not. Buzzy Bears.
How many milligrams are they?
They are. There's no THC in it. There's 300 milligrams of there's THCO in it. D9 and D8. D9, as you guys might know, is already in your edibles that you would make at home and stuff. Delta 9. There's also a little bit of Delta 8 and some THCO in there.
Excuse me.
Delta.
Wheat or egg noodles, Vicky. Yeah. Timothy, what's up, bro? I think the cholesterol in pasta comes from the eggs. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I like the carnivore diet myself. Got edible cookies. Okay. Well, guys, let's see. We're at the 2:17. Let's smoke a couple more bowls, and then I'll probably get out of here. Might go do a live on Clapper.
The clap.
The Clappage. Clap Nation.
All right.
Clap on. Clap on.
That's the only thing I think of when I hear it. I've never had the clap, so I don't have a connection to that like a lot of people. Just kidding. Delta 8. Well, listen, Val, this was they say there's a natural way to make Delta 8. Everybody's assuming that this there's a chemical sprayed on it, but I guess there's another way to do it, you know. Wasn't it like heat and pressure or something that Matt told us the one time? I don't know if you guys remember that. He came up and explained how Delta 8 isn't always like a unhealthy thing.
Dan, did you hit the lotto?
Rasta, should I wear this around my neck? This is
Yeah.
No, you need to embed that into your forehead.
That
This is
looks heavy.
this is what I'm giving away tomorrow night on our show. And it won't go around my head.
It's not even a necklace. What is it? Is it a?
You can either hang it in like your mirror or hang it
From your nipple.
from a wind chime.
Hang it from your mirror. That way, if someone messes with you, pull that bitch down and chuck it at them.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Stab 'em in
Don't
the
hit
throat
the
with
brakes
that
too
thing.
hard, though. You'll crack your windshield.
We're giving it away tomorrow night for 500 followers on our Rumination Project Facebook page.
Cool. What are y'all talking about tomorrow?
Microdosing.
Microdosing.
Mmm.
It's going to be a lot of good stuff we're talking about because Mike gets a lot of. I think it messages all the time about microdosing. People asking
Speaking
about
of which, I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow.
it. And people in the boxes.
Let's talk about.
We could talk about coitus. We're going to talk about
Sorry.
adult coitus tomorrow on people in the boxes. This one's going to get hot. No,
Leslie nipple piercing hanger. Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. He could hang it from his nipple.
For that, oh man,
Wow.
it's pretty heavy. It weighs, I don't know,
Do a helicopter on that thing.
8 ounces.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. That's the last joke. Sorry.
So here's some options I have. Urban legends. Then a separate one, myths and fables. Those are separate things. An urban legend and a myth is different. Those are kind of similar topics, though. Cartoons or animation, we could talk about. Like growing up, what cartoons you remember, like how the animation used to be and how it looks now, all the CGI stuff we can talk about. We could talk about brand names. We did talk about propaganda and commercials and stuff like that too already, so that one's kind of close. We could talk about stigma. I wrote down stigma just in general, stigma on all kinds of stuff. We could also talk about stem cells. Wrote down stem cells because I really want to get that out there as a topic. I know most of us don't have an experience on stem cells, so it's kind of a topic that doesn't work exactly for the show, but it's something I want to talk about because a lot of people don't know where we've gotten to on them. I want to try to help push that out there. We could talk finance. We could talk about money. You guys want to talk about money? That's a good one, right? Where it came from, all the different kinds of money, like how certain things work, huh?
I suck at money. I hate money.
Well, that's part of your experience as Rhino.
Yeah.
Pranks. We could talk about pranks. I also wrote down comedy.
People who are bipolar hate money. If you didn't know that, bipolar people hate money.
A lot of people hate, like, I think tons of people
struggle with it when you have a mental illness.
Well, I think
I was never taught either.
Black pepper helps you digest turmeric. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, my dad was kind of paid paycheck to paycheck, and that's the way I always lived, and just never really learned budgeting or anything.
Yeah.
And it hurt me in my latter years, but I mean, I've learned a little bit here, but still working on it.
What about pranks or comedy? We could talk about comedy. That'd be a fun one, right? Last week we got pretty serious. This week we could talk about, laughter and comedy and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Valerie, turmeric is actually a product that I've thought about offering through my company as well. I actually have a whole bunch of powder.
I wrote down game shows. We could talk about game shows for a while. That'd be fun. We could talk about hobbies.
Yes.
Hobbies, that'd be a good one. Not the
How about
puppet.
American infrastructure?
But remember the premise is we got to share our experiences on it. Now, like I said before, stem cells doesn't fit with that. Infrastructure could be something we talk about because all of us have had some run-ins with potholes and construction all the time and all that. That's a good idea. Are you talking about more philosophical?
I'm talking more like you're in my area right now. We're building more schools and neighborhoods than we're building roads. So the infrastructure right now is not set up to support the increase in population. Therefore, our traffic sucks, and it gets really to be a headache day in and day out, especially where I live.
Okay, I like it. Infrastructure.
And then you can talk about, like, if you go and do a little research, there's probably some videos too, Waylon, but they talk about all these bridges that are in America right now that are gone or should be replaced, that are still in service and still in use, that they haven't been inspected and looked at in years. And so we've got all these bridges and these systems that are failing because the engineers and the inspectors cannot keep up with the inspections and making sure that they're upkept by whoever built them.
What it reminds me of is that when you pay, if you were to pay a small, what do you call it? A personally owned construction company, like say Dan Baird. If you were to pay Dan for a project before he did the project, and then Dan was like, meh, I don't know, I'll get around to it someday. That's basically what the government does with our money. Like, we've already paid them. Like, we're paying them regardless if they fix our roads or not, right? They already get the tax money. So, like, it's beneficial to them to put all that stuff off. In Illinois, we're in perpetual construction. We have construction going on almost all year long, all the time. And it's not like it gets better. It's just that, like, it's always under construction.
Yeah.
But yeah, this week I like the comedy or cartoons or something light. The past 2 weeks were pretty heavy.
Yeah. I'm thinking comedy, game shows, pranks. Pranks is pretty fun, but
You got to do like cartoon, like old school cartoon trivia, like Captain Caveman or Space Ghost or all those
Yeah.
crazies that no one even knows.
Mm-hmm.
like
My ringtone was Looney Tunes for years. I can't find a ringtone, and it would be now.
there's something else I want to do is I want to start doing some Pictionary with the dry erase board that I bought. Start drawing a picture, and whoever gets it right first, you know.
Like, what's the name of the Jetsons robot?
Now you're talking about trivia, man, and
Yeah.
we only get like 6-7 people that participate in the Grow Fam
Rhoda.
trivia. I don't know if I would get anybody that would know that.
Is it
No,
Rhoda?
we could do it for fun either
Rosie.
way. I'm not saying we
Yeah.
couldn't.
Rose.
I don't know the answer to that one. Yeah,
I watch a
mean,
lot of Boomerang TV, which is all the old school classics with my daughter, like Tom and Jerry. She loves all the old ones.
Awesome.
Quick Draw McGraw, and you had what's the other? What's the
Ricochet
show?
Rabbit.
Ricochet Rabbit. Yeah, Ricochet Rabbit.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing. Got it. Val had it. Okay, so maybe you'd have. I don't know the trivia though. I'd have to have something to offer people. That's why on Grow Fam on Wednesdays, I just like, hey, I could give you an extra chance to win the Grow Fam box. That's it. I Love Lucy. Leslie, I made a little video for that for people in the boxes from I Love Lucy one time. It was fun. 36 or 3, 6, 12, and rabbit ears. What does the car tag say?
What car tag?
Car tag? Is that a joke? I don't know. What does the car tag say? I'm going to present something. Good night, John Doe.
Good night, John Doe. Have a good one, buddy.
Let's see, you're quite welcome, sweetheart.
So let me show you guys something real quick. Well, I want to show. No, that's right. Okay. This was map number 1. Okay. This was map number 1. This was map number 2. And this is map number 3. I might just skip past map number 3 real fast, though. I'm just going to give you a real quick idea at how much I've been doing on here. So we got map number 3, 4, 5. This is not a map. You got to find a way to use this.
Who's that?
That's Francisco and his little buddy.
It does not want to focus on the screen.
It's not focusing. Oh, it's
No,
because you did too many microdoses, or what?
It's not a screen.
He's got a camera.
Oh, I see. Why don't you just tell me to send it to you? I could send it to you.
Oh, I'm just messing around with his
Okay.
camera.
Oh, I see. So okay, then after this, I have some new thoughts and ideas. We're gonna scroll through them real fast because I don't want everyone to remember them for too long. Okay, here's a new one. The Peanut Butter Jelly Land. That's an unstarted one. Got the Candy Shop, the Candy Land. The Rasta Rhino. I'm not doing anything with that yet. You got ladders and slides and ladders, you might call it. That's nothing. You got the checkerboard with the dominoes. You got this one. This one looks pretty familiar. I can do a lot with this one right here. This one's going to be awesome.
Yahtzee.
You guys remember this one, right? That one looks like Parcheesi or Sorry or Connect or Trouble. Like I can do some cool stuff with that. Got this one here. I can do something cool with. I don't even know what this is. It's something.
Snake.
Snakes.
Look at this,
You
guys.
know, I think
Digital
about
Connect
snakes.
4. Digital Connect 4 we can play. Boom. I just have to make a bunch of copies of like the pieces that I can move on the screen. What'd you say, Dan?
I don't remember.
This one is themed. This is Melanie themed. From 42710 family. This is her theme here. Got this one, which I don't know what I'm doing with. I'm just messing around. But yeah, that's it. That's all you guys. That's all you guys get.
You gotta do one like spin the pH meter or something.
Yeah. I could do more like that. The problem is, I'm limited to what's in the apps that I have, so I have to figure out other ways if I want to. And I'm sure I could figure something out like that. Like I could take a video, I could find something in my house that spins, put my pH meter on it, spin it while I take every video, and I could actually make it happen. You know what I mean? But I don't know if I could find a graphic that does it. Guys, if you haven't yet on the Rumble, hit that follow button. I need one more follow to get to 180. One more follow to get to 180. It looks a little like Rasta Albino. Rasta shirt off. Oh my God, Val, what'd you think of all those? It was decent stuff. Grassroots, thank you for the donation and game night. You're awesome. Oh yeah, Lisa May gave that to. She passed it over to Steve-O, and I sent it to him already. That's awesome. Grassroots digital design, you guys. I don't know if you caught it at all, but I really appreciate the donators sending me those little promotional videos. And you guys are welcome to make new ones, make a different one or whatever. But it's really cool because that brings some. I can sit here and talk you up all day long, and if I had 1 million followers, it'd be great. I could tell them to go buy your stuff. But for the audience to see your face, to see you, to see a little bit of your message or whatever, that brings some recognition to them. That gives them a face with the name, like, oh, that's that person, And so I thought it was fun. It's a lot, Valerie. Yeah, there's a lot going on there, but it's all just little projects I'm working on the side. But let's get going, you guys. I'm gonna play your CBD store ad real quick. Again, I need to make a longer, more fuller one. Let's play this Foop ad too one time while I hit the bong. That Foop gave away some last Wednesday, or no, Friday. No,
Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is.
Oh, speaking of, I forgot to feed my fish. They need to make more Foop. I got to find a local packaging company. I could probably go to Amazon, but I want to find a local company that does packaging. So if anyone's out there watching from my local area, which I don't typically think there are, but there are actually. If I look at my Facebook analytics numbers and stuff, it actually tells me that my local area is my highest demographic, but I would not guess that just by people who stop through. It's just weird.
What do you mean mailing? What are you looking for?
What I want to do is I want to find something locally that I can give my business to get packaging. I'm already talking to somebody about I want to use business cards as labels on my packaging. Just buy them all from one's place, and then I can just tape them on. Then people could pull off the business card and still have a business card after they throw the package away. Is my thought. But you got to do something that's not going to like rip up as you pull the tape off or whatever. I don't know. It's a thought. So I'm working on that, but I kind of need packaging and labeling before I can go out selling a product. And I can't really start growing a bunch of racks of microgreens if I don't have any way to package or sell it. There's no reason for that.
Yeah.
So like I have this whole like chicken and egg thing going on right now. Like I'm in a circle. I gotta get to the packaging. I know I saw your packaging, Dan, at the farmer's market where you were just selling the mushrooms out in the open in a box.
Yeah, that worked the best. Instead of
And
trying
I'm
to
like, how
market
do you
it,
do that?
instead of trying to sell box with a certain mushroom in it, I just put them all on the table and let people choose.
And you just charge them by the weight with a scale?
All the mushrooms have a different price, and sometimes they mix it. Then I just kind of, but
you figure it out.
when I
But
did
it's
it,
by weight though, right? They all have different prices, but it's
yeah,
by
I have a
weight
scale.
of
There's a scale
right.
there I bring with. So,
Good
but
night,
I
Leslie.
increased my profits by like 40 to 50% after I did it that way, instead of doing it the other way. So
Good night, Leslie. I'm wrapping it up. I'm just I'm
and it
tagging
attracts
this
people.
here.
Attracts people. They come by and see the mushrooms. They're like, oh, what are these? And a lot of people don't. I mean, there's probably like 20 people a day that stop by and never buy anything, but I conversate with them,
See, and that's the way to do it as far as packaging, because you don't, if you have like pre-packaged 1 pound boxes or whatever, people would have to think in their head, well, I don't really want a pound. Do I want to buy that whole thing? And so,
sell like quarter pounds, half pounds, and 1 pounds. But the shiitakes I don't sell. I sell by the half pound.
But can someone come in and say, I want this mushroom, and it doesn't even weigh a quarter pound? Like,
no, they got to have the quarter pound.
Okay. So you have a minimum.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you just did the math down to the weight, and it's like, okay, it's per.
Yeah, quarter pounds is $5. That's the minimum price.
Yeah, it's tough to go below that. And as I grow like leafy greens, there's a lot of leafy greens that your profit margins are down in like the dollar range or whatever, lettuces and stuff like that. But microgreens are different.
That guy that sold microgreens at our farmers market quit coming. I don't think he was selling enough to be profitable, but that's all he came with. He just came with one product, and you have to have multiple ones. And I think people now see that when I come there and I have 6 or 7 products, because I'm like one of the top 5 vendors down there. There's people that go down there and barely sell anything, but then there's like 5 vendors, including me, that really busy throughout the whole day.
And you're thinking the only difference really is variety, and maybe like their products are not as
you can't sit there with one product and think you're gonna make a profit doing just one product. It's really hard to, because you're only going to get one kind of person to stop by instead of people who want all kinds of different things. So
wait, so he wasn't selling different types of microgreens? It was just like
it was just like one box. It was good. He gave me one once for free, but then he told me how he tried to get into mushroom farming, but it was too hard for him.
Yeah, if he's only growing one type of thing. Yeah, I mean, even with microgreens, you can grow an array of different colors. Like there's purples and there's different greens and stuff. And yeah, I'm going to grow.
He tried to grow mushrooms before that, he said, and he had a lot of issues and he gave up.
Tell him you still can. Just buy this Great River mushroom bag here. You just have to flip it over. You do this.
I told him I understood, man. In 2021, November 2021, I almost gave up. I was frustrated as hell, man. I was like, can I do this for a living? But I didn't. Luckily, I didn't.
You didn't have to get like you could always put it on the back burner for a minute because you didn't, you had other things.
I just kept everything I made was just screwing up and I just kept trying and trying until you conquer it.
You all make me tired just watching all you do. Well, I'm tired all the time, so I feel it.
I'm still young.
I resisted the urge to take a nap today. I was gonna take a nap. Thought, oh, sounds so good. I'm gonna take a nap later. And I resisted that urge. So you're welcome. You're welcome, America. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
So not a bad turnout on Grow Fam. We had in the 30s. Oh, what I was trying to say earlier. It was a great opportunity, and it's felt so awesome having like 100 people in here, But I gotta push back a little bit and say that's a little bit fake, because I am not Grow Fam Homestead. I am in Grow Fam. I'm definitely Grow Fam for life and all that. But it was almost like a bait and switch. So I feel like this way, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be legit. you guys are going to come to see me. And that's, if you come in, you're like, oh, I thought the homestead was live. Who's this guy? Like, I'm sure that happened a couple times throughout us all using that same profile. So it's going to feel more real. It's kind of like when I used to. Yeah. Well, and it just depends on what destinations you click to, because I can.
Well, I mean, for what I'm doing, my deal was I didn't want to advertise on everybody's page because if let's just say let's just say Ash supports me, and people that like Ash don't like me, so you have the chance of losing a lot of people in the community and the groups because of something like Faith. So I just told everybody, I was like, I'm not going to use anybody's, StreamYard. I'm going to do my own thing. And that way there is no tie. And, if you want to support, then support. If not, it's all good.
Well, I tell you what, man, if you're somebody that I consider somebody that I support, then I don't care if there's somebody that I lose because of that.
Yeah, I know. But see, my deal is like, let's just keep using Ash for an example. Can you imagine he's a father right now? He's trying to do his business. He's trying to do all this stuff. And now he's got about 50 people a day DMing him talking about, why do you guys have this, Lighthouse Live guy casting on your page? And that's just drama he and Chelsea don't need. So I'm like, he offered to me, and I'm like, no, you guys don't need to have to deal with that crap, man.
You're being too self-deprecating there, I think. Grassroots, I think you have a good glow about you, and that people gravitate towards you. I've never heard one person be like, that guy talks about the Bible. I haven't heard anyone do that, and I don't think anyone does. Most people,
he knows I'm not even religious, and I totally 100% support him, and I told him that.
Yeah, it's like the least abrasive thing out there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not everybody's cup of tea what we do, For you, Waylon, Dan, for you, Rasta, the same thing. I mean, we're going to have naysayers and haters, but, I mean, it's in my heart to do this. It's in y'all's heart to do what you're doing, and that's all that matters, and we're going to keep doing it.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, man. Like, I tell you what, I definitely feel what you're saying, because I struggled with talking about my feelings on this whole thing. I'm talking about the journey, but I very rarely touch on the fact that I feel like it was something that was, given to me, something that's like was a blueprint stuff to my head. I talked about it a little bit Friday. There was a few things I didn't get to talk about specifically, and I should have talked about that earlier when everybody was here. But yeah, I was on Fam Friday. It was a great experience. If you're out there and you were hoping I shouted you out, I apologize. Like, we didn't. It's pretty intense. We were there for an hour, almost 2 hours.
Good show.
And it was just like nonstop. Like I felt like I was rambling at times, but then it was just like me trying to recap everything. Not even just the last 2 years, but it was like 15 years I was recapping there. So, yeah. But yeah, I had to bring it up because it was weird, man. Everything kept happening for me. Good things were happening, but it was only like towards one specific positive outcome, and that was for me to get my own place, have the ability to grow, start learning. That's all I can do. I can start learning. Can't just like jump into expectations of knowing it all. But let's get moving, guys. I'm rambling again, but yeah. Got people in the boxes tomorrow. We got the Psychonaut files before that. Dan's gonna
be talking about microdosing at 6 p.m. Central.
Dan's gonna raid. He's gonna send everyone over to raid the people in the boxes right after the show.
Yeah, this is like a subject we could spend 4 or 6 hours talking about, but spend 2 hours talking about microdosing because a lot of people message me every week asking about it. Asking this what's microdosing. So we'll finally talk about it.
And all the different types of microdosing. Like, 'cause I have microdoses right here, but I can guarantee you they're twice as strong as microdoses I took from you. So
what is it?
What's a microdose? Like, it just, you don't even know. For you have to do it yourself to know. Almost.
And then it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to definitely try to tune in, Dan, because I want to learn more about that, man.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about women how women are using mushrooms, microdosing mushrooms to be better parents. Because there's actually an organization called Moms Using Mushrooms, and it's become a nationwide organization that's trying to make push for legalization of these psychedelics so that mothers can use them.
Mad. Do they fight the ladies of Mad? Moms Against Drunk Driving? Maybe they and then they get together with. Isn't there another group that's like against?
Well, there is in Colorado legalized psychedelics. There was a Catholic.
No, that one.
Well, it was a Christian church that heavily put money in to anti-psychedelic rhetoric and stuff, promotions on the radio and news, trying to tell people that not to legalize psychedelics. I think it was like some rich pasture. So the Moms on Mushrooms were there trying to go against, his rhetoric in Colorado. So that's
where was this rich pasture? Were there cows grazing on it?
No, it's a church.
I'm kidding. I'm just a pasture. I'm kidding.
I think it's one of the really big
Vicky
churches.
Said she's going to be there. Vicky, definitely think about going and signing up on locals. I know you were interested to get the wheel. There's a lot of stuff going on. You get discounts from Dan. And there's all kinds of stuff going on. So let me know if you need help.
Mac P. Don't forget about Mac P. Mothers Against Cannabis Plants. It's out there too.
That's what I was going to say. There was something against drugs or cannabis.
What's mum? I love how she spelled mum.
Mum.
We used to joke around and say we were damn drunks against mad mothers.
Isn't that how Europeans call their mother? They call them mum.
I like the group, the Gays Against Groomers. That's a good group. There's another group out there. You don't know that one? Gays Against Grooming, Gays Against Groomers. They're gay people who say, "Yeah, I'm gay, but I don't want your children. I don't want to groom your children." They're people that are openly speaking out against the people who might be out there who are trying to do those things. So it's kind of
cool. I thought you meant grooming like grooming a dog. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
No, man, like grooming kids, and but it's funny though. It's because, even though when you say grooming, there's good and bad ways of it. But anyway.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. There's another one, Trannies for Trump. Trannies for Trump. There's a group out there. It's groups for everything, man. Anything you can think of, man. It's like you could have opposite day. There's probably a group of people out there who believe that stoplights should be green and the go light should be red.
If you actually look up the amount of political parties there are too, there's like hundreds of them.
Oh yeah, there's so many.
You're you didn't even know they existed. That's how many political parties that you could actually run under.
Yeah.
Yep, they got those checkerboards against garage door openers. Ever heard of
them? What? Shut up.
No way.
Get out of here with that. Get out of my garage. Get out of my garage.
All right, guys. It was a pleasure being on with you guys. I appreciate you all. Much love to you.
Yeah, we're getting out of here. My ad. See ya. Grassroots. Everybody go check out Grassroots Digital Design. Check out the Lighthouse Live. If you want to get a little bit of chill faith, no pressure faith. You don't have to.
Inspiration and love, man. Inspiration and love.
Before we go, what? Who made your little flag there on the wall there to your side?
He did.
That was actually from Vistaprint.
Oh, they can make those, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that's who made the. I thought you meant like who designed it.
No, I know he made the design, but
I made the design, but they printed that out. Yeah,
pretty cool.
Vistaprint, so it's like you ship it
just right with the angle. You did it. You angled it just right.
They ship it to you.
Yeah,
I thought Vistaprint was a program.
I use Vistaprint to. They make business cards too. That's where I get my business cards.
I used to get my business cards through.
You get like 500 cards for $10, dirt cheap.
Yeah, when I got the banner, they said I got 30 stickers for free, so they even gave me slaps for free.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they give it. They constantly email me. They're like, "Get these free," because they're always running.
Yeah, my wife does it a lot, so she has all these coupons, and she's like, "Don't order nothing until you run it by me, because I got a coupon for it."
Right. Do you pay for Vistaprint? I mean, you pay for them when you do an order, but I mean, is it something that you pay for otherwise? Like you pay for a subscription or something?
No, you just pay for it as you go, as you need it.
I just checked that out as a guest. Did my own design, uploaded it. You got to make sure it's within the upload parameters, and that's it.
They get you at the end. They're like, buy this so and so and get something free right after you make the order.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, that's cheap. So you end up ordering more.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they sent me with all this a $25 off $100 or more order. I'm like, damn.
Well,
Right.
You can order your business cards really cheap there. You basically
I
pay
keep
like
thinking of, well, I'm trying to go to a local, like somebody in the community.
A lot of local
and
people
stuff,
don't
but
do it
then-
anymore because they can't compete with Vistaprint's
Yeah.
prices.
Yeah.
And so business cards locally is
Yeah.
kind of a dying thing.
I think I was told something like it was a worse price than that for sure. So I'll have to check it out. But anyway, we're gonna get going, guys. I'm gonna play the ad here, and we're gonna get that outro afterwards. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight, Rasta, Dan,
Hey, no
Alan.
problem.
Thanks
for
Bro
having me.
Fam. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, hit those reactions. Follow our friends here. Thank you very much, guys. Peace. Good night, everybody.